Let's see if this works. Alright. Let us make sure our game capture is correct. Alright. So, welcome everyone. Hello, hello. We should be loading momentarily. We have the fresh Cepheus update, which is going live, or went live today at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think it was like noon Eastern Standard Time. And you know, we needed to see it. Wait, Grumpy followed. God damn it, Grumpy. Alright, so yeah, we have a new mod pack. So you know what this means. We've gotta rebuild the House of Cookus Maximus. We must rebuild the Dwarven Stronghold. We'll do the classic Dowie annotation. Alright. We'll do the heads up, Dowian. Okay. Let's go with... we're gonna go with the traditional SPQR, because I think it fits better for what we're thinking. Alrighty. And before we do... Oh god, everyone's showing. Yo to the users in chat. We're already getting people in. Welcome, welcome. Alright. So we've got our House Maximus that we're going to slowly be updating. You already can see the new map, or new flag design. So first things first, actually, what we're going to do is pick the origin instead of the traits. So, for those who don't know, House Maximus at one point actually started its original lifespan in the subterranean, the underground, if you will, fighting off predators and taking control of the planet by conquering each of the clans. So today we're going to be using that, kind of messing around with it. So we got cave dwellers, which will give us even more minerals, which is going to be amazing. Normally I would go for industrious for this, because the mineral output would mean that we're basically able to build as much as we want. Minerals aren't typically a major issue in my opinion, so I am not really big on that. What I am big on in this situation is I think we want the adaptive trait for the time being. We'll probably come back to this later. We also are going to definitely want rapid breeders to get that increase. And in exchange, we're going to get rid of we're going to take slow learners. And since we already don't mind the immigration, we're going to go ahead and take up sedentary. No real reason to put any more things in. We're going to keep this kind of set up. So we are going to go with an extremely dry climate, for those who didn't know. The planet of Maximus, which is now named after them. Just, you know, kind of, or the homeworld name, just kind of fits. For the star, let me look up a good name for this. Let's see. We're going to call it Arsum, which in Latin means stronghold. So we're going to stick to that. I just kind of like the idea of it. For the setup, we're going to go traditionally more lithoid looking, just because it kind of fits, even though it doesn't really change anything. We've already picked our origin. So as you can see, we get the cave dweller. Your species constructs cities underground, leading to a 10% increase in building and district costs, which we can easily get rid of, and a minus 10% build speed. Colonies suffer minus 75% from damage from orbital bombardment, which is something we were facing a lot as when we were playing in the Sith. And mining districts are uncapped, add +2 housing, and every mining district gets 1 building slot each, which is also going to be really nice. So we're going to go militarist. And we are going to go xenophobic. I'm actually going to go with that. And because, you know, House Maximus is well known for their love for being wealthy, we're going to go ahead and set that up. They are going to be an imperial house, as you'll see. Let's see. we've got to get that Distinguished Admiralty. I feel like that's going to be definitely a really big one for the house. And I think, you know... Ooh, expansion prohibited. Do not join subject wars. Limited diplomacy. Ooh, so there is a change because of this now. I think we are going to go with feudal society. I think it looks more interesting and kind of sets it up better. And just generally how they're set up. Let's see. No, we're going to do Empire of House Maximus. There we go. Oh, and we did get... Oh, you know we've got to go with the... Oh my god, look at all the colors. Holy shit, they really added a lot. My man. Oh, I love it. Let's definitely go with that Imperial Red. Actually, I kind of want to go with the purple color. And let's change that secondary color to something a little bit more easier to see. And I'm thinking something along the lines of that for the beard, with the Imperial beard. We will switch over to lithoid-based ships, and the reason why is simply because we want that kind of more dwarven look to it. So, yep, male, Cookus Maximus must rule. We'll see how long the House Maximus survives. We will get the Imperial Standard. We definitely want the Imperial robes. For hair type, we're going to go with the more fullish look that we did last time within the dark colors. Not really many good options, to be honest. Currently, based on the last picture I saw of Cook, I feel like that fits. So there we go. We've got our setup for the Empire of House Maximus. We're gonna save them and go ahead. We are gonna go to huge because I always love going with the largest sizes for these. We're gonna go with ring. I don't know. I feel like that works. Let's do no advanced AI, because I don't really think there's a reason for it. Fallen Empires, Marauders, we're going to keep. Habitable Worlds are fine. We got the Random Crisis type. We will get Crisis at 2350. We are playing on the Grand Admiral. I'm on scaling difficulty. Yeah, I'll keep that on. AI aggressiveness is normal. All the hyperlane stuff is fine. We will make sure we turn off Xeno compatibility because this will actually really slow down your game if you didn't know. All the rest of this is fine. And I haven't looked at any of the achievements. We're not going for achievements in this one. We're just going to run a game and see if House Maximus can rule the galaxy. So that is the plan overall, and we'll see where things kind of go for the future. Oh, if my back isn't fucking busted from today. While other beings on Maximus would spend their nights out in the wilds, our ancestors soon learned the wisdom of the underground dwellings, sheltered from the harsh light and climates. You know what? This game does have music. I'll turn it on here in a minute. Easy access to the minerals below ground allowed our Dowian predecessors to industrialize, unifying our species and furthering our cavernous civilization. There were numerous attempts to return to the surface, but each time it proved brutal and unforgiving, so we remained below, establishing our dominance from within our planet's very foundation. I do like the little nose piercing. Now with the discovery of the hyperdrive, we make our boldest attempt yet to reach out to the stars, and like our ancestors before us, we shall carve out our homes from this darkness. That, my friends, is what we are going with. So one of the things I'm going to immediately do is we are going to turn on the music. I haven't actually heard any of the new Stellaris music in a while. I don't know if it'll even pick up, to be honest. It's not very loud. I'll put it back up to here with everything else. So we'll have that going on in the background. And here we are. Here's the future domain of House Maximus. All for the taking. I'm actually really excited because I love doing vassal run-throughs. I think it kind of adds an interesting take to things, and I'm definitely excited to see where this is going to go. So immediately we're going to start surveying and expanding out. A few things I always like to do is I immediately like to get my ship max out almost done as quick as possible, and I always like to start off with a secondary science ship as fast as possible, even though we don't have the Unity. Let's go ahead and boost up already our army damage and minerals. We are definitely taking the extra Unity because I want the additional Edicts campaign. And let's get those fusion reactors going early on. So, this should be an interesting run. Like I said, I haven't really messed with any of this. So, and our first crown prince is born. So, Emperor Cuccus Maximus has given birth to Primus, the heir to House Maximus. At 19 years old, he is 37. So, more like he was recognized finally as heir.
Construction complete.
Perfect. Ooh, already a spark of genius. We are going to recruit you, but instead, I'm actually going to switch you out. And the reason why is because we're immediately going to pop him into that. There's no reason to keep him helping us on that subject. So we're going to come over here. Didn't start at 6 this time. Yeah, game kind of seems they balanced that out a little bit, which is nice. How's the music sounding? Not bad. Okay, it's not too loud. Alright. So yeah, we're going to be running through and seeing how far we get today. This will be pretty much the playthrough during the week for the rest of this week and next week, as we kind of run through a couple of civilizations, or maybe just this one, depending on if it survives that long. We will kind of see. So we have found concepts of life, which is always good. We are going to be cautious in this situation. We don't want people to hate us, but we also definitely don't want to be just abandoned outright. So, and it looks like we only have 2 exits out of our empire, which is nice. So first thing I always go for, no matter what, is always going to be supremacy. That is loud music. Let's turn that down. Just ever so slightly. Did they give us any new music? Just out of curiosity, let's see what's in the list. It would probably be towards the end. It looks like, yeah, we've got some new Overlord music menu. Here we go. So these are the new ones. We'll see what this is. Okay, but we're gonna let that run. It's almost Star Wars-like, if I'm 100% with you. Interesting. Alright, let's survey all these. And when you are done queuing up... Oops. Oh, actually. Oh, okay. I see what this is, how it's set up. No, that weird map design. Okay. It's got a weird sort of angle to it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to continue to build up our strength. In the very beginning, it's always slower, as everyone knows. You typically are going to be running a bit lighter early on.
Construction complete.
God, that music is always so loud in my ear. There we go. Alright, so already, let's get the secondary planet colonized and get that building up for us. The rest of these aren't as big of a deal in my opinion, so we can immediately start working on everything else pretty quickly. And we already have 40 to our naval capacity. So we'll see who our first generals are. Let's see who our scientists are in the meantime while we're kind of waiting. Ooh, there must be... Oh, there is an anomaly on that planet. Damn. So we do have our great Marsilius Sextilis, Servius Fadius, and of course Paulus Tremelius. For those who do have points, you can get characters named, just like usual. So as far as the CK3 thing goes, you can save up your points and use that to get a character name in the Stellaris run through. So can't take a prince, but you can, or one of the rulers, but you can take one of the scientists if you'd like, or any of the generals or admirals. Let's get that damage versus star base is definitely going to be very useful early on, in my opinion. And we already have another planet over here we can take. So our goal is to kind of create choke points. We don't need to expand a ton early on, just like when we were playing through the Sith. It's all about getting those choke points, and then once you've got a very stable economy, you build up from there. Ooh, we do have crystals though, so we'll have to keep that in mind. It looks like we do have 2 more planets here. Shortly, we will be getting a 3rd science ship, and actually, we're going to do that now. And there is a reason for that. Okay, so we do want to use our construction sites, because they're the ones that will build up our housing, and lets us get more building slots. Let's immediately get rid of all the industrial crap that we have issues with.
System survey
Oh,
complete.
sorry, something like heartburn's hitting me. I think I ate too fast at lunch again. So we're gonna let that kind of build up, get more citizens working, which is always a good idea early on. We've already met someone. Okay, so that's something to kind of keep in mind, that we need to move pretty quickly to expand. We don't want to be next to someone and get our butts kicked. So we're going to send you off to survey over there. We are immediately going to send Drusus Persinius, there we go, one of our well-known diplomats, off to go and assist, while we continue to try and expand and take over certain areas. Gods, it's good to be back in some really strong Stellaris. I was looking forward to some vanilla. Alright, let's go ahead and build you up. So we can immediately get a colony going here, which is actually a really good idea once we have the consumer goods, which we are going to hurt for at first, which is fine.
Construction complete.
Alright, we have kept at it. Yeah, let's go over here and immediately, since we know they're here, we want to try and cut them off as fast as possible. We are going to get fleet logistics, which gives us less upkeep. Definitely useful when you're playing on Grand Admiral. In my opinion, it's probably one of the best things to get
Anomaly found.
early on. But anything to kind of cuck these empires out of getting into these other areas, even though it looks like there's another connector, which is fine. There's more than welcome to be another connector there. We just want to make sure that they're not going to get our territory.
Anomaly found.
An unfortunate error. Okay. Immediately let's get the engineering research. So we know they're there now. There's no reason for us to send this ship over there. So we're actually going to come help out with exploring up here. Because I believe this science ship is going to immediately start serving there. And then we'll just split them up there. We don't know who this is. Hopefully they'll be a decent ally. But we'll kind of see as things go, kind of expand and grow. And as we meet people. Immediately let's get that off-world trading built up, because we're going to need it, and now we can immediately easily set them out of our empire, because now they can't do anything against us. So let's survey over here, and to see where this goes, and see if we can block off this, and then claim another massive chunk of territory for ourselves. Again, as much territory as we can build up. Because remember, Stellaris is a game of resources. We, as the House of Cuccus Maximus, must gain as many resources as possible. We are going to go ahead and build some more housing as well. We are out of minerals, and then we will be building some civilian industries, which will lose us a little bit of minerals, but shouldn't be too bad. We got one of our scientists, Apalius Tremelius, leveling up,
Construction complete.
which is definitely useful. Alright, let's go ahead and build a mining station. This will also give us a really early observation, which is something we are desperately going to need. Okay, so I'm going to have you survey that way. We are going to build another construction ship real quick, just in case. Excellent. So we've learned more about these aliens. Let's go ahead and colonize this planet. It's a larger planet, which is definitely useful. That size 18 is great. How large is our capital? 21. We got lucky with that. We definitely got lucky. Alright, so this construction ship has a job, and he now knows it. How naive of them. I agree. Influence is definitely going to hurt us. We're not going to be too big on influence early on, so it's going to be kind of costly. We definitely want to keep that in mind as we're growing, but early on, it's a little easier to get set up, so. And you saw, there is that science already. And the nice thing is we can see it there in the Bronze Age, the Lipians, as they're called, as we get to watch them. They will be a pet project of ours for the time being. They look like Necroids, though. So, later on, we can hopefully bring them into the Empire, either as potential slaves or other such things. We're not going to do anything with them yet, because right now they're not really worth anything.
Anomaly found.
Plus, I don't know, is that a desert planet? It is not, so we can't even do anything with that planet. We'll kind of see how things go from here. The great Cookus Maximus will have does have an agenda. He does plan to import-export. He likes more market value.
Anomaly found.
So we've got to make sure we're producing on market
The
for him.
Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered.
We have met our first constitutional dictatorship. Okay. So they're a harmonious collective. They're fanatic xenophiles, so they're gonna like us a lot. Authoritarian, interesting. We're gonna tell them to keep to themselves. We did have. You should assume the worst. That is the case.
Construction complete.
So almost immediately they're wary of us, but they're cooperative, which is an interesting change. So we're gonna kind of keep that in mind. They are also already building up a pretty good sized fleet, which means that we're probably going to want to start investing some wealth into our own fleet. So we got our first leader, our first admiral we're going to pick up. And this one actually is going to be free. We've got Cassio Gellius, the eager leader. We're actually going to
Survey complete.
change his name real quick, because there is an honorable mention we needed for today. We're going to change him to Cassio. We're going to keep the Cassio, but we are going to nickname him for the great washing machine that saved me from a meeting this morning, and got me out of dealing with an annoyance at work. So he has been assigned to the classic fleet. If we have names for, you know, actually, Maximus, Honor Guard. We're gonna name them. Oh, we can't do the full thing. You know what? The Royal Maximus Honor Guard. We'll go with that. Actually, you know what? To remind us when it was founded. Let's see if we can get it all in there. Yes. All right. Cookus Maximus's personal navy already out and about. Okay, so we've taken care of all that. We can move up here and start looking at maybe expanding some further.
Evasive maneuvers.
We are... Ooh, we did find another alien species, and this one is more aggressive. Okay. Might be Marauding Empire, might not be. We'll kind of see as things go. They only have 123 strength, which leads me to believe they're not as bad as we're thinking. And we're going to be alright.
Efforts begun.
A great day for the Empire, yes. We've continued our expansion. We are going to colonize this once we have the resources. In fact, actually, we are going to go ahead and get up the resources now. And see, is it 180? It is 180. Okay, so we'll need more as we go. That's fine. We'll also be sending one of our scientists back to get this 20 desert world because there's currently an anomaly on it. Alright, keep looking, but be cautious. I agree. Alright, we got War Games. We finished up our first Ascension perk. Normally, I'd immediately go into Lord of War, because that's a really cool new perk. This is what lets you basically create mercenaries. Early on, I don't know how useful this is going to be, so I'm going to actually stick to my traditional technology ascendancy, because we are going to need to out-tech the other empires pretty quick. Especially as we grow, we're going to have a harder time getting a ton of tech anyways, so that is something to kind of keep in mind as we grow. We can now colonize this planet. Sweet! Alright, you have... Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be an issue over here. Let's also go survey all this, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit to survey over there.
We have mastered a new technology.
We have mastered some new tech. Good, some fusion reactors. Definitely going to need it. Let's get our energy grids so we can get our economy up and running. And we're going to definitely upgrade this fleet after it finishes reinforcing.
Anomaly.
And that colony ship finishes. Big thing right now, we are low on resources. So let's go ahead and subtract out a little bit to gain some more alloys. We don't know who this is yet, so I'm not as careful to expand here. I'm definitely more interested in cutting off more of this space. So that way we don't have to deal with these guys expanding into our lands.
System survey complete.
Plus, black holes are really useful overall anyways, so... Oh, we found a stagnant Keepers of Knowledge. Okay. Well, that makes this a little easier. So if we can expand down here, we should be fine. Let's go ahead and keep expanding one more, and then we'll hit that in a minute. We want to try and cut off the other empire as best as we can. Okay, so they were just a mining droid, I guess. Yep, mining drones.
System survey complete.
Okay, not a big issue. No issue at all. We're not too bad off so far. Let's get even more minerals, because right now our biggest thing is going to be minerals. We can outproduce everyone. So let us do it. We're going to immediately clip these guys off so they can't expand further in this direction. Anything to kind of get ourselves set up here. Alright, we've got a lot of these guys. Ooh, wow, look at that Unity boost. That's going to be nice.
Colonization efforts begin.
So we've gotten our expansion. We have the Knights of the Void, we have the Dominance Party, and we have the Committee of Technologies. Let's see what the factions all want. So these guys want conquest, local rivalry, and basically to become an Imperial Overlord, which kind of fits amongst the Cookus Maximus house. We've got the Dominance Party, who want to assert dominance and aggressive first contact protocol. And then these guys just want us to be science friends. So, kind of something to keep in mind as we're expanding and growing. Okay, you've done your job. Let's go ahead and come up here and start building that. We do have the ability now to build some civilian industries. We're definitely going to want to get that going, because we're desperate for it. I do like how the new menus look. It's coming together quite nice.
Construction complete.
Okay, so for our new planet, it looks like, to be honest, yeah, minerals are going to be our main thing, but we definitely want to get that food production if we can. We're going to need a lot of food as we're growing, and already we're starting to have problems, so. Okay. Go ahead and spend that. You're doing your thing. Well, you were doing your thing, but we ran out of minerals. Let's grab some minerals. Okay. So yeah, we want to get our food kind of producing. We're definitely going to turn this into an agricultural world for the time being. Because of the fact that we're going to need the agriculture pretty early on. So, something to kind of keep in mind.
Construction complete.
And we've kind of already set up over here, so we don't have to worry too much over here now, which is nice. Okay, you are good there. So first thing I'm going to have you do is actually go research that anomaly. And then once you're done, go survey these two systems.
System survey complete.
And then we're going to probably come up here and expand in a minute. But we're definitely a little stronger, which is what we want. And for the time being, as we're not doing anything, I would like to know what they're up to. Because having that spy network kind of set up lets us get more information in general over them. Let's go ahead and grab these systems, since we might as well. We have the setup for it, so these expansions are perfectly fine for the time being. Oh, so you can convert these to a mercenary enclave. I like that. Okay. Let's also get these two upgrades. Might as well.
Our ships have been upgraded.
So yeah, we've gotten our little food set up over here. We can see Comet Side and Asteroid Belt, which is going to give even more setup to that, but we're not actually going to use it for the time being. Let's go into Prosperity pretty early on, because we do need the wealth, and we want to build up as fast as possible. So let's go ahead and do that. Prosperity, for those who don't know, basically is built around the idea that your districts cost less, helps out with putting more, less building upkeep, more clerks set up, and then getting your more specialist output, which is definitely going to be a very useful early on for us as we expand like no other. Let's continue boosting our research. We are already at 91, so we do have to keep that in mind. We are going to be a little low on science real quick if we're not careful. So they're going to look over there, which is where we're going to send them. I'm going to bring these guys over here, and then we're going to go and try and fight these dudes. We could reinforce, but we don't need to yet. So this will probably be a Forge world later on. For the time being, we're not going to do anything as we're kind of focusing on getting expansion going, but in the near future, we will be. Also, 9 society research. Jesus. Let's go ahead and colonize another planet. And continue our expansion the best we can. Once he's done over here, we're going to bring him back over here and have him start working. We did find another alien, it looks like, so we need to keep that kind of in mind as we're looking to expand. We've got to be careful with these aliens, otherwise they will start to become a problem. So we're going to claim this system pretty quickly. Having this dual bulwark is going to definitely be of use. Oh, you are done. So let's have you survey the systems over here and over here. Because if we can lock all this in, that'd be great. Make it so. Alright, and we are fighting the aliens over here. Or we're getting ready to, at least. Okay. So you have claimed that territory, and we have already found another alien. So we'll have to kind of keep that in mind. While we're waiting, go ahead and research that anomaly. We're gonna fight these androids off. The Royal Guard will claim its first victory against the ancient mining droids, which I feel is accurate. We'll go ahead and research their tech and then survey that system. Okay. And now we're getting our third planet within the Maximus star sector, which will be nice. Let's grab ceramo metal. Also, one of the first things we're going to set up for policies. So we're going to keep what we have. No retreat we are going to actually switch over to, because I prefer that. I will do the subject war terms as oppressive, that's fine. As far as it goes, we're going to keep... Pre-sapients are going to be tolerated. And we're going to be using them later on for something. Refugees, we will take refugees of our own species, and we will allow slavery. We will not... I don't know if I'll be purging much. We'll see.
The Xeno Empire has somehow...
Okay, we have met another alien. So that's interesting. So, but we have nothing new as far as, like, the bigger empires. This one was just... Oh. Here, survey that system. Oh, you can't because the ancient mining droid's here. Interesting. Okay.
Colonization efforts begun.
Into Westing. Alright, let's get you over here to claim this system. We'll start pushing. We can't really do anything against these two fleets until we do something here. So we do find more whales. Nothing like space whales.
Construction complete.
We also make sure we're not too loud from the music. Definitely the music has grabbed a little bit of loudness here, so... The supermassive fleet song is always a very noisy one. So let's turn that down. Let's see what you're up to. Alright, you're going to be moving here, and what do we get? Best... Oh, okay. So we figured out what the... Looks like what the whales are going to be. Which is good to know. We've already gotten a good few of these set up, which is kind of nice. Having all these planets is definitely going to work to our benefit long term. I would like to make sure I am stronger than this group, but we'll kind of see how things grow from here. Because we might subjugate them first. Also, influence is what it costs now to set that up. That's good to know. Okay. No, yeah, issue reprimands, it's fine. +2 infiltration rate, that's always useful. Alright, so we've now figured out what these creatures are. We are going to actually go with easy prey. We aren't going to accept them as part 3. Whew. That's gonna be rough. Alright, go survey over here and over here, see what we can get. We definitely might get stuck over there, which will suck overall, but we'll have to kind of deal with that as we go. Let's get that slave processors now. If we plan to expand like mad, that's going to be definitely something we need to keep in mind. And we definitely don't want to deal with any issues.
Complete.
So.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Alright, this construction ship is just kind of doing his thing. Keep it up, get that science, and then we'll start to slowly fill in our territory here in a minute. Because we're not going to get too much major expansion, I'm going to guess.
Complete.
I mean, we're going to get all this, which will be nice. But we're definitely going to be probably cut off once we get over here.
Construction complete.
Okay. Also, we need to build up our fleet manager again, because we've already hit 50 for our naval capacity, or for our fleet capacity, which is honestly ridiculous. Alright, let's survey systems over there, see where we end up. Let our influence grow a little bit as we kind of continue our expansion. Let's get upkeep down. Even though it's not a big issue early on, we're definitely going to want to kind of get that built up. The capital is pretty well set. We definitely want to get a hollow theater early on here. That's going to help out with the happiness, something fierce. We need 4 more housing, so we're going to buy a little bit of minerals. 2, 3, 4. Ah. God damn it. Another 1,000. There we go. And the reason I do this is so I don't forget later. I like to have the maximum on the capital, and then I invest the rest into pretty much whatever we're working on at the time. Right now, it looks like we're going to need more food than anything else on the capital.
Construction complete.
So it'll be a general plant until we've expanded enough to where I'm comfortable. Let's go have you build over there. And we'll kind of see how we go. Even if we only get this amount, we're pretty much set up with a nice chonkiness that we can build pretty quickly. 4 planets isn't too bad. We can definitely start expanding, so as need be. But I can definitely see the issue over here almost immediately. So once we get our influence up a little higher, we'll be better off. I would like to see a way to generate more influence, and we might see that during the mid-game. I haven't, again, I haven't played this at all yet, so I have no idea what we're expecting. We are making some really good consumer goods, which is nice to see. Food's going up, minerals are pretty high, and we're making a really good setup over there. For now, we are going to sell about a bunch of that, and buy more minerals. You have no jobs, so let's get 1 housing there. You've got some jobs, and you still have a ton of jobs, so let's build a mining shaft. Alright. So we're waiting to put that there. Sweet. And let's go ahead and have you start building there.
System survey complete.
It's nice we got the Fallen Empire that's stagnant for Keepers of Knowledge. It's also really shit. We will be in a really bad situation depending on if they awaken, because we're right next to them. Which is definitely one of the things I try to avoid at all possible. Alright, so you've taken the control of that system. We'll go over here. Please tell me it's not going to be someone who's going to be difficult to deal with. Okay, so you've done your job. I am going to have you come out here and survey that system. Which means that, not you, not you, you. So you're just going to survey there and then survey there. Want to kind of keep that. Ooh, wow, we found a couple of people here. A little concerning, but definitely a nice dig site if we can get it. Strange Flows is always a good one to grab. I'm not as worried about getting that site right now. We're going to kind of focus over here for the time being. Just while we kind of continue to push. We're definitely going to come up here and take this, the Never Forget. And if I can get Strange Flows, that'd be great, because archaeology sites are always useful. In my opinion, so... And again, any choke points, like these star systems are really nice because of all the choke points they have, so... We've got low hyperlane density here, definitely going to be much more useful. So, let's see. Yep, there. Ooh, interesting. Pretty species. Now, we haven't checked out what species are in the world. We will, or in the galaxy, we'll only do that once we've joined the galactic community. How strong was that? Only 245. Let's do that, and then have you pop up here. And we will buy 250. That's fine.
Construction complete.
You're gonna still come on up here. Alright, well the construction here has been complete. We don't have enough influence yet, but we will here in a minute, so...
We have mastered a new technology.
Let's go over here and pop this off. Oh, can we not now? Did they... Wait. Wait one sec. Let's go in here. Oh, they've claimed this system already. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so we did lose that system. Interesting that they were able to claim it, though. Mineral subsidiaries, always going to be useful. Yeah, you're just going to chill out for a minute. Actually, go ahead and research that anomaly. The fleet is on its way. And hopefully we grow quickly. So I'm actually going to have you move back, because expanding over here is going to be pointless, because we've got this asshole in our way. Slave arming processing, thank you. More food, always better.
Construction complete.
We've got a decent amount of Corvettes coming in. Alright, let's see. Disgusting. Oh, it's a collective hive. Interesting. Okay, so yep, I had a feeling we were going to lose that. And we can definitely figure out who you are now. Because it looks like there might be a trade envoy there. Alright, we're going to wipe these boys out. And for now, we're not doing it. Oh, they pushed us back. Good to know. Go ahead and move over there for the time being. We have 2 science ships here, so perfect. Let's have you return. Let's get specialist output increased. So you're going to research that and then survey that system. You're going to survey the system and then survey that system.
Construction
and
complete.
we're just going to build up as much as we can. The early game, always a later time, which I am down for. So it's good to know we do have a hive over here. I'm curious about their origin, because if they have the new origin, they could be definitely very dangerous. There is one that basically lets them build up their own, like, sentient, what they call them. They're like sentient creatures of sorts. Let's get that automatic survey, please. Oh, thank you. Alright. Ooh, we established communications. Ooh, a Federation builder. Okay, you know, we're not against Federation builders. It just means more people to conquer. We'll play nice for now. Cookus Maximus wants to learn the politics of the galaxy first. He wants to understand who thinks they're big and bad, and who realizes they should be his subordinate. That way he knows who to kill first, you know? You gotta give it time. So, we're gonna wait over here. To be honest, we're gonna actually have him start filling in these spaces as best we can. Exactly. Something to be terrified of. Let's have you come survey over here. So they did definitely beeline it for us, which is a little funny. Alright, let's go ahead and take this system. And that's a level 23 planet. Jesus, that's gonna be nice. We are making good resources, so let's go ahead and continue to build up our food here. Again, this is going to be an only agricultural world, so we're going to build it up as much as possible. It is going to increase our empire size, which is not necessarily recommended. Most people build based on the amount of jobs they have. I am not most people. We have to preserve. We will have to preserve. Okay. Let's get some extra funding. We have the cash. We're fine. Let's go ahead and build up here, because we're not doing anything while we wait. We gotta wait for these systems to be discovered. Oops, okay, so once you're done with that, I want you to survey all the way over there. You, good sir, are gonna start surveying over to there. Oh, what's this issue? Migrating pops that will... Wait. Oh, automatically migrate to other planets. Nice, I actually like to see that. We're gonna turn this into a forge planet eventually, but for the time being, there's not much work we can give them, so we're just gonna kind of leave it be, which I am perfectly fine with. Let's also go ahead and go colonize this planet almost immediately, get them up and running where we can. Okay, so we've filled out over there, so let's come on over here. Once you're there, I'll have you start constructing and expanding our territory. But we're going to get another new planet, which is great. And we found a tundra planet. Ah, so many possibilities. Okay, an artisan troop. That's actually really good for us. We wanted someone to work with this. We wish to become your patron. 1,000 credits is well worth it for the extra immunity. Wow. Okay. So definitely well worth the money spent for that.
System survey complete.
All right, you're gonna keep doing your job and see where you go. And we're fine with colony or our pop migrating as much as they'd like.
Casino Empire has somehow deciphered.
Okay, they're spiritualists. Now we're materialists, so we're not as big a fan. They're pacifists. So you know what? We will welcome pacifists. They make great slaves. This is Stellaris. It's a game, guys. You know, don't freak out.
We have
For those watching on YouTube or Twitch, TOS, it's like you can't say you're playing as Germany anymore in Hoi 4, because automatically that means you're racist if you're playing it. It's like, no, you're playing a historical faction.
Construction complete.
We're playing a futuristic faction.
System survey complete.
And I stand by it. Okay, so we got some interesting setup here. Once you're done there, I want you to go survey these systems just in case. And once that construction ship gets over there, we'll have him go ahead and claim that system. For the time being, I don't want to waste influence ahead of time, so we put while we're filling in our borders. So, when we're getting a decent amount of alloys, we definitely want to see that number increase. Let's go ahead and switch this planet over into a forge world. We'll build one forge, and then we're going to build an alloy foundry. Because economically, we're going to need way more alloy production first. And we've got a colony ship already on the way, which will be nice. Let's go ahead and continue to work on that. You go claim that system for us. We're doing pretty well with our influence, too. We're not burning too badly, which is what I like to see. 20 minerals. Oh, economically, we're going to be rich. And we can get a lot of these crappy planets later on once we get our genetic change. Okay, so you are going to continue to just focus on seeing where these systems go. You, my good sir, are going to continue to build up mining worlds, or building up our resources in the home territories. We'll expand as much as we can for the time being, but we also want to make sure we're consolidating now that we're running into more and more enemies. And we're not necessarily the biggest kids on the block, especially when they're already closing their borders of us. Okay, we will also be rich in the bodies of our enemies. Well, I mean, that is true. We will be. And we will get some slave processing planets later on. Nice to see that we're going to get some volatile motes, though. Definitely going to need it early. If we can get the tech, that'd be great, but it takes a bit to get the tech, so... Alright, continue to expand and finish up our southern front, and then we'll clear all this, and then claim all this, and we should be able to continue to expand.
We have mastered a new technology.
Nice! Mineral subsidiaries. Good, so we can finally build that plant. Let's get a nebula refinery. I know people will argue, you know, you're playing on Grand Admiral, build up your fleet, make it as strong as possible. I don't think you really need to. You can definitely build economically at first and become a really strong economic power. Which, in my opinion, is much more useful. It's one of the reasons why most countries fail pretty early on, is because they suck at building up their economy.
Construction complete.
That's also why most countries go to war, is for economic value. Interesting enough, though, if we will... Oh, I just read that. You know, the debt of what happens to a country's like cash flow after they die is quite interesting, depending on the situation. Watching some of the nations enforce that and gain claims because of that has been really cool to watch and learn about. Yeah, give me that influence. Oh man, that artisan trip is going to be fucking paying for itself. Also, 34 minerals is going to be great.
Construction complete.
Oh, this is so much easier than the playing as the Sith. We haven't been invaded yet, but I'm not holding that that's going to stay. Because definitely we are going to see an invasion in the near future. I am guaranteeing it. Okay, so you will definitely go over there next after you're done. Time to stream. Thank you, phone.
Construction complete.
Alright, so he's finished up that, so let's continue to come down here and consolidate our power. they fully... Yeah, that system just has no resources, so that system is going to be turned into something later. We're going to turn it into a Dyson sphere to generate us electricity. 34 minerals. Oh man, that's going to be so nice. I might turn you into a pure mineral planet, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that'll give us the top line. And then we can just focus on building up minerals in this planet. So we're definitely going to set you as a purely mining world.
Anomaly found.
Wait for now. And we've already got a pretty good setup. People are pretty happy with it, so...
Anomaly found.
Yeah, leave all the anomalies. We don't need them yet. We're going to use them later. When we're excavating stuff. Okay. So yeah, once you're done, you will survey there and then survey there. Your job is to then follow up with these systems. We might even get lucky and get dark matter available to us.
Construction
Alright. Did you not... Yeah, build all of it, mate. Oh, we ran out of... Okay, that's why. Alright, nice, nice. We are building up our fleet power even more. Let's get network amenities going. How much do we actually need to reinforce our fleet fully? We need 3,000, so we're going to hold off for the time being. Continuing our focus on expansion over anything else. Again, anything to expand at this point in the game we want. We want that early explosion of territory. All these resources are going to make our economy grow faster, and the more territory, the easier it is. You, my good sir, are getting your own district, or your own setup. So that gives us more food. You would be better for a slave output planet, and that's what I'll kind of keep in mind for you. Let's build some housing there. People are starting to migrate away from our mining world, which is unfortunate. Ooh. Where? Are you serious? Hive asteroids. Okay.
Our construction ship has been destroyed.
Well, that's both... that's 1,000. Yeah, okay. First off, now you've pissed me off. Secondly, we're gonna get our... We might just go and invest our fleet completely and go take that back. Alright. That's fine. We're gonna come over here and take that. Yeah, let's donate. That's fine. In fact, actually, we're gonna get a... Well, we don't need a secondary one yet. We are gonna fully reinforce our fleet for the time being, because we're not expanding. Now we have some jobs here, which are good. Some city districts are going up, so this will get more mining on it. Let's get a... We'll get a mining subsidiary later. Sure. We'll take the system went up. We are going to fully reinforce, though, our fleet and grow it. It needs to expand, and we need to be able to take this issue out. Because that 34 minerals is worth too much to me. And already we have a bigger fleet, so... Plus, the bigger fleet we have, the better we're off, in my opinion, because honestly, being next to a hive is definitely not something I want. Oh, please let this be a marauding empire.
Construction complete.
Alright, leave that for now. You, good sir, can't do anything, so you just gotta wait here. Yeah, so let's just go survey that and help out. Yeah, there's nothing to do there, so let's expand over here, get those crystals, and then we'll take all this. We're getting there, we're building up, it's gonna be slow. Ooh, xenophobic isolationist, another pacifist. You know, we'll be friends. We'll be the best of friends. I hope you enjoy being xenophobic when we're done with you. Alright, keep at it. And we got better physics research, which we definitely want. Let's get our research output up, because science is the key. We will expand like no other. Once we finished our borders out, we will also at that point start focusing on... Are you serious? You're chasing us down. Interesting. Okay. Do I want more resources, or do I want more resources? Okay, so we're at 1.6. I'm not 100% comfortable yet with that number. Let's get a little bit more and see if we can't finish up expand the fleet a little bit more. We still need 1,200 before we're gonna be able to fully get them built up. God, they're everywhere, these fuckers. Whatever these are, they are everywhere. This must be a hive of some sort. Okay. Tren is playing Stellaris currently. Congrats to Tren. You have finished that up, so let's get you building over here. Alright. We are definitely building in our influence, which is nice. It's definitely because of our power projection. We are massive, and so we gain more influence, which I actually think that's a brilliant idea for the game. Okay.
Construction complete.
You have built there, so let's go ahead and build over here. We can definitely cut a lot of this territory off so no one else can take in it. And with 2 of these black holes, it's definitely going to help us out.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Gee, what the... God damn it, that is the 3rd fucking... Oh. These aliens are pissing me off. For no reason. Alright, start researching the anomalies, and we'll go from there.
System survey
I'm definitely going to be rich in blood soon. Let's get on screen.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our
Ravenous Hive. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, no, we don't... Okay. And so, was that... That must have been them still. So, they've been trying to fuck with us, basically. Okay, well, let's go fuck with them. Kill them all. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, no, we're heading off to battle here. Because that is ridiculous. Alright, let's keep you moving forward. I mean, we're stuck between 2 hives, a stagnant empire, which isn't bad early game. The U-lot ain't too terrible, to be honest. I'm not concerned. This lot is going to be annoying. The Federation builder should be fine, and the hives are going to be the biggest issue. No, we don't care. You know, we don't care about the ethics of how we treat people. We just wipe them out. Yeah, we're going to try and get up here and take them out, basically. I'm not standing for this. They need to die.
Complete.
So we're going to go ahead and do that while we continue to build up in the background and claim all this territory. Ooh. Okay, the Holy Fang's got... Okay. Interesting. Some more zealots that don't like us. I'm not surprised. Let's watch. We have met a new empire here. I am a little annoyed that our science ship won't... Yeah, survey that system, mate. You refuse to come over here. Okay, well, you can move over here then. I mean, I could pop our construction ship into there, but I don't want to lose another one. Oh, our governor died. Sartor. Alright, let's get a new one. Let's see. You know what? Getting the extra food from jobs actually won't be a bad thing, so we can sell food pretty comfortably. We're already making a ton, so might as well become the leading exporter in food.
Survey complete. Situation log updated.
Yeah, you're already doing all that, so that's fine. Research that, go research these other anomalies and find out what they are. So that's a 5k alien fleet, whatever that was. It is going to definitely be a problemo. And these 2 are stuck here until we move our fleet over. So that's why we're moving our fleet in, to the best of our ability. Let's get cold fusion reactors. That will definitely assist us. Alright, continue building up. No, we'll take the 50 influence. Minerals aren't really a big issue to us, so we're never going to have a problem with them. Alright, our boys, yep, keep that going for the extra monthly unity, because we're definitely going to need it as we get our tradition cost up.
Complete.
Okay, you're going to go over there. I was originally designing this fleet to come kill these things, but now we're going to focus on that. And we'll just take the systems around them as we go. Alright. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. You mother... Okay. Alright. We'll disband any shit. Yeah, that's fine. We can't do anything about those science ships because we can't get to them anyways, so we'll just rebuild them over here. You bastards. Alright. Well, that was...
science ship is under attack.
Yeah, dissect it. Let's go to... Where is it? Has at least 90 fleet power. The question is, where is it? Would you like to give me the location of said creature? Because I definitely don't have a 90 fleet. I don't think I'm gonna have a 90 fleet anytime soon, but I appreciate it. Let's get our fleet command limit up. We're gonna re-recruit these guys to start doing their thing and researching anomalies for us. Because that will be more of assistance for us in general. How high level? That's only level 1. You're level 4, get to the excavation. Alright. For the time being, so we now know we can't go over there, which is really stupid, and I can't get over there because of these things. We need to fully reinforce our fleet first. How dare they expand their borders, I know, right? Let's, start picking up as many alloys as possible while this fleet returns, and we're gonna fully try and reinforce them to the best of our ability. We will rescue this science ship. We have a lost oh, that's where the juvenile is, okay. Yeah, we're gonna actually bring our fleet to be here. We're gonna come in here and upgrade this starbase. And use it as a station to get built up and hopefully go take these guys out. We want to have a little bit more set up, so. Alright, you're built. This is our mining world, yeah. Let's get our mining subsidiaries going. Purification, please. You're a food planet, so I'm not too concerned. We are actually going to build you here and you here, because there's no reason not to. Get that because we can. That would be fine, and then we can get one more holo theater, and I'm just going to invest in power there. Because that will be more useful. You're going to come over here and take this. We don't want them to take all that, but we may not have a choice to give up some of it. We're going to do what we can here, though. Okay, so we're gonna sell 2,500 and buy as much as we can. I don't know if I can even fully reinforce. Oh, you're already fully reinforced, so we're gonna be at 50, which is good and bad. It's, you know, something to kind of keep in mind. It is going to take a minute, though, to build up. And then we can go take these bastards out for stealing our land. Yeah, you legitimately cannot do anything. You're stuck. Which sucks, because we have to wait till this is cleared. Oh man, that's annoying. I mean, I could kill them and then, or kill the ship and then rebuild it, but it's not even worth. Oh, someone's setting up. Okay.
Construction complete.
Alright, this shipyard is going to get set up over here with the crew quarters and everything, so that way we have our fleet over here and ready to go. We will look at expanding our fleet after we're done with all this, but for the time being, this is what we're set up with. Now, this takes forever. We need... Oh, that's not bad. We're almost done. You go ahead, build there. We're good on our planets. I don't see any unemployed jobs yet, so I don't think we got too much to worry about. Definitely a lack of happiness, but, you know, not too bad. You will need more build up for that planet. But we're making good amount of minerals. Our fleet is growing. One of our Nonus Pinarius has died. Now we've got Lucius Horatius, a new old dwarf. Oh man, they continue to valiantly charge in.
Construction complete.
Alright, once that fleet has fully enforced, we'll go ahead and set up. Let's continue to get our science up. And then once we're done, once we finished up expanding our borders, we're gonna pick our first targets. which honestly will be this Ravenous Horde. I want them dead pretty early on. Alright, cool. You're stuck. You're gonna go research that, research that, research that, and research that. Who declared rivalry with me? You bastards. How dare you? Alright, well, you've been declared rivalry right back. Alright, let's get that Public Works Division. Now, do we grab Lord of War? That is really the question. It might be useful early on. I'm kind of thinking we do. So I'm going to grab it. This fleet isn't going to be the mercenary fleet. We're not going to set them up. But we will keep that mercenary fleet idea open. More research speed. And we do need to be careful. We are already running low on consumer goods, so... Alright. And the longer we do wait, the worse it gets, but we can't do anything until those ships reinforce. Which is what we're kind of waiting on momentarily. Alright. You want the Ministry of Culture is really nice, but at the same time, do I really need it? I mean, we can afford to sell some stuff, so... Yeah, why not? Okay. Alright, good sir. Let's get in here. Let's get in there and start attacking. Let's have you continue to claim that. You're still building over here, and then we're gonna pretty much set up over here and take all of this pretty quickly. They're gonna almost immediately, I guarantee, take us on in a war. And they're pretty fucking spread out. They have a challenging network. We're gonna try and figure out about them. They have closed off their borders to us. I kind of want to see what they're about, so... And once we get this open, we can pretty much start expanding again, which is what we desperately need.
We have mastered a new
do we have
technology.
any edicts I can use? Nothing that would be useful. Cold fusion reactors, let's get that extra 20%. We'll get these boys upgraded later. For now, our main focus is taking out these mineral hives.
Situation log updated.
What do we get? Keep on digging, that's fine. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yep, kill them one at a time, hopefully. Shoot these asteroids out. And they do hit us hard, but to be honest, at the same time, we hit them pretty hard. Or do we? Holy shit, that is a rough fight. We definitely aren't going to be happy after this. Taking these fuckers on is definitely dangerous. Yeah, you can definitely see how rough we're fighting them off. Proceed carefully. Excellent. So we got 2 of them we're wiping out right now. We're already losing a lot of ships, so we're definitely going to fall back after this. Hopefully we're okay for the time being. But we're definitely not pushing through anytime soon. Okay, I'm watching our losses, and they're not going great. If they would just focus on...
Situation
one
log
of these
updated.
bastards, that would definitely help us more. There we go. We're down to 32 troops, or ships, which ain't great. We're going to have them focus on these 2 in the north here, and then we're probably going to fall back. Because we're definitely not going to want to stay here. We need to fall back and heal, basically. So once we've taken these boys out, or these groups out, which... It's just the asteroid itself that's fighting us. It's a hive asteroid, okay. We're going to fully reinforce our fleet with the alloys we've got available, and then basically kind of rebuild before we finish off. Okay, we've already... Wait, ooh, I don't like that. God damn, this fucking hive needs to die here. Just go down, buddy. Just go down. Why are you still healing? How are you healing? Can we seriously... We can't kill it? Oh, yes, we can. No. Nope, 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 nope. Return home. Yep, your new home's gonna be right here, mate. Oh, man. Yeah, we need to fully reinforce that fleet.
Situation log
So,
updated.
and not die. Okay, well, that wasn't great. It definitely... Yeah, we're going to lose this ship, so I'm not even going to bother. We are not getting any of that. We're going to have to retake it back from them. Which is very annoying, but nothing I can do when we can't push. Okay. Fascinating. A life worthwhile. Alright, perfect. So we're just going to focus on trying to grab what we can here and go from there. Until then. You, good sir, are going to focus on that. We'll eventually be able to take the rest of this, but for the time being, yeah, we need to head back with our tail between our legs. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break, run to the restroom. I will be right back, everyone. Oh. Okay. Ugh. We're back, boys and girls. Hello, hello. Apologies, need more water. Ugh. We must continue the great work of House Maximus's expansion and rebuilding as we fight the damn alloy monsters. What annoys me is they're going to get all that we worked hard for. Oh, man. That sucks. But there's really nothing I can do. Alright, research that, and then go research that. When you get kind of cucked like that, that's just kind of...
We have mastered a new technology.
Yeah, go ahead and get away from it. It's not going to do us any good. Alright, we're going to get you to build there. You're gonna go ahead and build here. They are now 7. We can now get the fucking fleet 70. Jesus. Well, we can only still build corvettes for this fleet. Oh man, we're gonna have the largest corvette fleet. Also, while you're just kind of sitting here, upgrade.
Special project complete.
Do we have anybody? Yeah, we have all the people working there. Okay. Ooh, another Federation builder. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, the AI definitely got a lot smarter for what they're doing. What they're basically setting up is they're making it so we couldn't expand quickly, which was brilliant to do on their end. And it's just how it goes. Alright. Let's send you over to start researching these anomalies. And we'll see what we can do. Okay. Get all the resources that we need generated within our own empire. Now is the time of basically, now that we've kind of consolidated our power, now we basically build. We're going to be building up our fleet like mad and trying to finish our borders, which we've only got the 2 provinces left. For expansion, we're not going to push into these whales at all. We're just going to kind of build up the capital fleet. Once the capital fleet's built, we're going to hopefully start to start setting out on other focuses. So, but we definitely need this fleet rebuilt back in. Are you still building up corvettes? You are.
Updated.
Okay, perfect. An interesting find.
Construction complete.
Okay, so the civilian ships, now they have pretty much, or the construction ships are now just going to kind of chase our science ships around, get all these extra bits of science, and then we will be good. Within our empire, we do have these pre-sapients. We can't uplift them currently. God, you're ugly. But we definitely plan to, and I think they'll be one of our first slave races that we're going to work with. Alright, now we got the plan of mercantilism, I think is what we're going to go with. We're going to start pushing our economy. Also, our policy now, we are no longer expansionists, we are now going to be supremacist. So, because that will help us out with our setup, we will be a lot larger and we're going to continue to grow. So he's done, so his main goal is to start working around, chasing these guys down, and building up. Because we have filled in our borders, so now it's going to be about building up our planets and building up the fleets we've got, which is pretty much all what we're doing right now. Okay, so you're going to be a factory world for our civilian industries. We need civilian industries like mad, and you have been volunteered. And we'll see. That should be enough for now. All of you still have plenty of jobs. You've got 4 on that planet, 11 here. Not going to be much happiness, but I'm okay with that.
Special product complete.
Let's build 2 there. That's fine. Oh, good, the rubricator. I mean, truly, House Maximus wants the rubricator. This is one of our few goals, and we do have to have it. So we're definitely gonna go grab it. Eventually, not right now, because we will die if we go up against that dragon. It'd be pointless. But at the very least, we get a nice relic world. And so we definitely are going to focus in on trying to kill these guys quickly. We do have our spy network going right now. They actually outdo us in tech, which is unusual. We'll kind of want to keep that in mind. Meaning they've probably got a good setup for their battleships, which is definitely concerning. Let's go ahead and start getting moat harvesting traps. And we're going to reinforce you again. Hopefully getting enough here to build up. Let's get some more technology, always good. And we will definitely focus on your upgrades here once they're done building corvettes again.
Construction complete.
Which is perfectly fine. Let's get you... Oh man, look at all that lovely science. We're at 20%, which isn't bad. Honestly, we've got a nice setup, so... no, we don't want to lose that unity. We want to kind of continue to grow. We're definitely not going to do this archaeology site for a long while. I think I need like 4 or 5 fleets before I can do it, so... instead, we're just going to kind of build up as we are. New contact. We don't really care at this point about any new contacts. We're just going to kind of let them be. And we're going to continue to focus on our fleet upgrades. Big thing we need now is we need destroyers. Something fierce. But we are definitely going to start planning out a second fleet in the near future. Yes. We can go ahead and go and set some of this stuff to research. It will be useful for us, so let's go ahead. There's nothing tech-wise I'm too concerned about. We found a militarist. Okay, we do not take kindly to your sort. That is agreed. Let's pop down here. Take this new free planet we're going to get. Which is nice because it also connects these 2 areas. Definitely going to be useful for us.
Situation log update.
Oh, you closed your border. That's so not nice. So not nice. Alright, let's grab all this. And yep, you have surveyed that, so we're going to go ahead and build there. Alright, good sir. Go research that. And then I want you to come back here and research these anomalies. I love the update. I am actually really enjoying it myself as well. I find it very interesting, and it's so far we're playing as House Maximus, so we're gonna see how big we can get and how strong we can go. We did get our butts kicked earlier by some damn what are they called, mineral hives. But for the time being, you know, we're still doing our thing. We're gonna grow our fleet pretty quickly, so... You played multiplayer? Nice. How is the multiplayer for it? Decent, I assume? I don't plan to play multiplayer in the near future, but who knows what will change. What's up? Oh, something went on sale, and I don't care about that. There we go. Smuggler asteroid. No! Yeah. We're kind of still building up, though. Definitely going to be a little bit before we finish up our little fleet here. We already have the Lord of War, so we do have the ability to build a mercenary group here in the future. I don't know how you hire mercenaries. I haven't figured that one out yet, but we're going to see. And we're definitely planning to start a mercenary group under the House Maximus. It'd be kind of cool to, as far as it goes, kind of like a Blackfire, like send them off to basically serve. So we'll kind of see how things go from here. Nice. We found something interesting. So we're fully reinforcing, and then we've got another upgrade to do after that. And for the time being, the other things we're going to start focusing on now is getting our star bases completely built up. We're going to need them a lot. So we can get a little 7, so we have 3. We're going to start building up these other areas. I mean, I'll take the extra. We're fine with it. Ooh. A Dimension of Suffering. Study the portal. Yeah. Let's see if we can.
Special project complete.
Fascinating. Let's go ahead and research that.
Construction complete.
Alright. We've got... Yeah, we're not doing this yet. We're definitely not messing around with you as of yet, so there we go. Perfect. We have a new colonizable planet, and a level 23 one at that, even though it is the rubricator. As long as we don't do the rubricator, we're fine. So I'm not too concerned. Let's get that engineering research that we need. But I'm down for that. Anomalies, we're still getting all those figured out. And otherwise, once the fleet has fully reproduced and built up, we should be good. We do have the ability now to pretty much start growing everywhere. So let's continue to do that. For our mining world, to be honest, I don't think we're going to need any more than what we have. So we're not going to bother growing anything else. This is going to be purely a mining world anyways, so...
Special product.
Mining station output, please. And we will bring in that person. Go ahead and get that. I had the Origin that had the catapult, so I used it to sling my feet in the middle of my rival's empire, and I messed them up. Oh, gods. Yeah, see, we went with the Subterraneans. I was kind of curious to see how this would work out, so... And I kind of planned to mess around with them a little bit more, see where they go.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Alright, so we have the one here in Calajon. We're going to put a one in the black hole here. Get that upgraded.
Construction
and
complete.
Continue. We've got so much damn influence. I don't have plans to spend it yet, but we will in the near future. Alright, now that we've got that under us, let's get this research going, kind of build up. Fascinating. And I've definitely got plans to subjugate here in the near future for these guys. They're cooperative, though, so we'll see what happens. They have a chance to become the House Maximus allies, should they choose. But if they should choose not to, we will be forced to kill them. Alright. So for this, we're going to be building up guns and economy. We don't have... Oh, we will have off-world trading, which would be nice. We've got one going there. We're going to get one here. I'm actually going to just go ahead and buy the alloys we need. So that takes care of that front. I'm not really worried about these guys as much for what they're going to take. But this horde, I am definitely more worried about. And I'm kind of tempted to build one up in here, because we did get this off. The question is, would it just die immediately? And the answer is, I don't know, so we're going to see what happens. Oh, we met a lot of new empires. Okay. Well, that would have been nice to get it when we had, or we needed alloys. Okay. So that puts us at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Edible. We'll take the societal research for now. Okay, so let's continue to get our science going. You, good sir, are already done with everything over here, so come survey stuff, research all these anomalies down here, please. Yeah, for the time being, DJ, House Maximus continues to just focus on, you know, inter-building, and then once we've gotten all set up, we're going to start pushing these hives out of here. Because we've got 2 hives right next to us. We've got the Natsa here, who are going to be definitely a problem. We don't know enough about them, which is what's concerning me. And then we have, where are they? The Devouring Swarm, which is also right next to us. So this is totally not going to be a problem. Let's build up our trade value and give more jobs. More economy is always a good thing. Who rivaled us? Oh, ended rivalry. Did you become... You probably became too weak to rival us. We still can't do anything here. We're not... This fleet won't be building more than the 50. We need our next build, though, first. We also have this, so we'll probably send these guys over there in a minute. Let's get that plus 10% to our research speed. Definitely more useful. I look forward to seeing how the Subterraneans play, though. I'm kind of curious. Yes, destroyers. Finally, we can build. Because honestly, we are already ready to build a second fleet here. We don't have the alloys yet, but we definitely plan to get that set up, and I would like to get them going pretty quickly. Let's get... For the 50 years, giving plus 10%. Yeah, I'll take that 10% still. Still more useful. God, I would have loved to have been able to push on, but these damn little bastards. There were so many good resources over here. Alright. The Bastion here, honestly, we're just going to focus it on guns. And get target uplink and see what happens.
Construction complete.
This one is also going to get economics built up. We want more of that economic power coming towards us. I'm not really worried about these guys currently. At the same time, I don't want any pirates popping up, so let's go ahead and grab that. And then you are definitely also going to be an economic house, because we're going to need it. There you go. Alright, perfect. So all those will get built up. We should be alright.
Construction complete.
Ooh, nice. We've met some new aliens. Okay. Interesting. More aliens does not hurt. Let's get that energy credit coming in. Oh, man. More minerals. And let's see if this starbase starts shooting anybody. I'm generally curious if it will wipe these guys out passively or if they'll move. Because I don't want to really come back in here, because we got our butt kicked last time. And I don't want to deal with that again. So, let's see what happens. Do they start shooting?
Special project complete.
Okay, ooh. No, let's... I kind of want... I don't want the spiritualist shift, but I do want that for the unity to build up. Interesting. Okay. We're going to see what happens there. One of our science ships has nothing to do. Let's go ahead and excavate that site actually first, because I would love to see this kind of grow. Oh, Church of the High Priesthood. No! Coocus Maximus will not bend to the wills of the Church. I will not allow it. Yeah, let's build up our alloy production here. We're kind of seeing these worlds expand a good bit more. We do definitely need to get more hollow theaters set up in a lot of these planets, so while we're building. You are going to be purely forges from here on out. No, I'll let that hive be okay. They may like me eventually. At the very least, I just don't want to get dogpiled. I don't see a reason in trying to push that. Yep, get in that extra kindness from them. I don't know what their origin is, which is the only thing that's got me worried, because, again, depending on the origin, it could be actually pretty bad for us. War preparations. There are empires that are preparing to declare war on us. That would be you fuckers. Yes, it is. That's interesting that it lets you know are prepping for a war, but is unclear when. Interesting. Okay, we'll declare rivalry here. Well, if they want to push through that for me, I'm down. How much... I don't know how much worse we are off for ships, to be honest, compared to them. I mean, we can see what it is, but... Okay. We'll see what happens. Tragic fate. Yes, such a tragic fate. Go build there. Okay, so the plan at this point, I guess, is we're definitely going to have to reinforce this fleet. With the little alloys that we have. Let's get rid of 10k food. And buy as much as we can. We're going to be a little over our fleet listing currently, but I'm willing to deal with that. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Some battle wreckage. Okay. Go ahead and research that, and research that. See what we can find out, and let's build up the new Royal Fleet. So as I mentioned, for those watching the stream, if you want to name a character in Stellaris, it's the same thing as the CK3, or the Crusader Kings name a character point thing. You can spend your points to name a character or a fleet, or if you like, anything but the Emperor. So we've got Lord Primus here, so I think we're going to call this, Primus, Hive Hunters. I'm going to go with for now. Let's recruit a new general. Ship hull points. Combat disengagement's fine, because we're not going to get that anyways. Okay, perfect. Yes. No, I don't mind that. You're going to come up here, and we're going to start pushing up. We're going to definitely need these fleets. Something fierce. We don't know when they're planning to declare war on us, though. Oh, one of our leaders died. Oh, no. You are available, though, good sir. Alright, nice. Let's see if we can get some more intel on these guys for the time being. We're definitely going to see our income start to rise, and our mineral output is fucking ridiculous right now. Who died? One of our science vessels lost their life. Aww. We'll take you with us. We'll have you do these two real quick, and then when you're done with that, I want you moved up here. Alright, this fleet is coming up to catch up, to reinforce. That's fine. Seeds of Destruction. Let's hope that isn't something dangerous. We are going to be going over our fleet limit, so that's going to just be a thing we're going to deal with. That's fine. It's going to be costly, but it won't be too big of an issue.
Complete.
We can't put claims on Ravenous Hive because you're just going to... But you can, I think, get claims. Yes, so this is the sentient group. Okay, so that's good to know. We know how to deal with them then. Another scientist died. Oh, good. It was the one that I needed not to die. Okay, well... good sir, congratulations. You're gonna get to go do these instead. You're gonna come over here and excavate that site. Well, hopefully... he can go and research these anomalies. Are you, like... Okay, he's gonna finish that up. Alright, whatever. Moat harvesting, get the sensors, please. Construction ship. Come over here and build. Let's get these moats harvested. We're going to need them. Alright, let's continue to reinforce you as much as we can. The fleet grows. I don't know how much stronger than they are that we will be, but we're definitely going to find out soon. Oh, they're no longer planning a war against me. I wonder if that's because I can kick their ass now.
Construction complete.
I mean, that's going to be on them soon. Okay, you, good sir, continue over there. We will build up this fleet. Mission accomplished. Alright, so we know that they're roughly equivalent to us still. They're going to have a higher size anyways. Okay. I don't want these bastards giving us issues. But they want our only good scientist left that we have that's good at excavating. But we don't want to piss them off yet. Alright, we're just going to have to accept that we're not going to get that. So, we're just going to do that. Alright, you, come here. We're invading these guys regardless. Like, that's something that's going to be happening here soon.
We have claimed a new world for our
nice. Relics, let's... let's sell 10k. That's fine. I'm willing to, because getting rid of these features also gains us more districts on the planet, which is good. We're going to want them. That will become our, like, main energy planet here, is going to be all this. So... And it should boost our energy credits like no other, and should give us a nice boost overall. Once we get people on the planet, we are probably going to need an army. Let's get consumer goods benefits, please. We are still capped on influence. We don't really have anything to spend influence on at this point, which is unfortunate. And this fleet is still continuing its build-up, which is hurting our economy something fierce, but we can't do anything about it. We need to get bigger than these guys so we can eat them. Either we get bigger than them, or we come eat these guys, which I don't know if I necessarily want to do, because they've got defensive packs already, so... if anything, honestly, it might not be a bad idea to improve our relations with them, to see if we can get them on our side. Oh, they have a hyper relay. Interesting. Alright, we finally have destroyers. Great. That is actually something we need for both of these fleets. 15 isn't bad. And we're not too bad off. We do definitely need more resources. We need more alloys by a long shot, but we should be alright. God, we have so many minerals. You're our alloy. Yeah, you're building up the last of the industrial. We just don't have enough people there to work it. Plenty of people here, or plenty of jobs here, so we're good there. You're going to be purely energy once we're done. And beyond that, just trade.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, more research, always good. Naval capacity increase, please, so we don't lose everything. Build that. You are done there. Go build over there. We might actually be able to push these guys down now. Now that these guys aren't planning to kill us outright, we might be able to do something here. Let's also have you come over here, and we're going to leave you there. This science ship is actually going to come here. And you're actually going to stay right here. We're going to kill these damn alien hives that are being a problem for us. Because we might as well. Let's get a slave processing facility just in case. All these planets will get one. Regardless, it keeps everything kind of down. And makes it so we don't have to worry about anything. They do have an upkeep, which does suck, but at the same time, I don't want any slaves once we have our slave processing up, giving us issues. Who died? Oh, Cookus Maximus has passed away at 90 years old. His son Primus takes the throne. Alright, interesting. Let's actually go upgrade, and same to you real quick. That'll give us some more alloys, and we can reinforce after that. Cookus Maximus at the age of 90, and his his grandson Titus, the charismatic frontier spirit. But his son is a home in the sky and a reformer type. Oh yeah, I'll take a non-aggression with a megacorp. In fact, actually, with that megacorp, where is it? That's you guys. You're just ruthless capitalists. You're not a criminal syndicate, so I'll establish an embassy with you. That way, at the very least, we can kind of get set up. Alright, let's get these fleets upgraded as quickly as possible and see them grow in strength. We definitely are going to need more alloys, but we are good for now. Once we get this tech pop, though, we should be alright in 50 months. That's fine. Some people broke. Oh, you don't like them. Eh? Interesting. Star Empires are having problems already. Okay. So yeah, we're going to get these two fleets upgraded. Once they're fully done, we will go ahead and push on these guys. We can now convert these to military, or to another, to a mercenary group. I'm not going to for the time. Instead, we're just going to kind of focus on upgrading and building.
Our ships have been upgraded.
So this will upgrade real quick, and then we'll have our full fleet coming in behind it. That's not too bad. I mean, this fleet also has a, you know, to drop a little bit, which is pretty, is alright overall. I'm not too concerned. Where's the... There's one here, one here, one here. Oh, cool. Then you'll research that when you're done, and then you'll research that again. Alright, we got reinforcements coming in. So the Royal Cookist Honor Guard shall continue its fleet growth, which will be nice. We got some more destroyers coming in. We're definitely going to be hurting for our fleet size for a little bit, and it is going to cost us energy credits. This new planet is definitely going to be purely energy based, and the rest will just be purely into housing. So we'll also make sure we get an energy grid here. Perfecto. And that'll, once those are all worked, we're going to see our energy credits explode. For the time being, we might have to float our empire a little bit on our food and our minerals, but I'm not too concerned. You are done there, my good sir. Go work there. Alright. Now this fleet is fully reinforcing. We will go ahead and push in a minute. Fascinating. When do you oh, you're building up the last of the destroyers. So we got 3 destroyers coming in. Okay. The Royal Cookist Honor Guard and Primus's Hive Hunters, with the intention to kill these guys and the alien hive over here. We're gonna see some, hopefully some good bloody battle here in a bit. Market fee minus 10%. Let's get that extra trade value. That should see our economic growth from 6 to 14. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Improved deflectors. Let's get more energy credits.
Construction complete.
Alright, these boys are almost done, hopefully. Yep. We definitely need to get this system upgraded. But for the time being, it's alright. How are we doing on that tech? 25. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. So extra maintenance is the main issue. We're fine otherwise, though. We should be good. Alright, we're gonna both go targeting in on this. It looks like we're pretty much equal to these guys. We have a decent amount of intel on them now. But it's not gonna be anything easy until we get subterfuge, which we do plan to get here once we finish up mercantilism. I'm also curious, what other...
Special products.
So, we've got that, Transcendent Learning, Colossus Project, of course. Is there anything new in here that I don't know? Doesn't look like it. Besides Lord of War, that was pretty much the only new Ascension perk I'm seeing. Anybody else know if there's any other ones added? You're done there, that's fine. I'm just gonna have you move here for when we get crystals. Alright. Wow, oh, who died? Our society research scientist. No! 10%, yes, take him. Alright, here we go. The boys are gonna get involved. We're gonna charge in here. Yeah, we can see that minus 32 is definitely not in our favor right now. But now we can start killing these damn hives. And almost immediately start farming them. It would be nice if the thing helped us here, but it doesn't, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to fight this on our own. And this will be the end of this damn asteroid hive, which will be great. We were needing to get rid of them. Fen habitats, interesting. There's something... They said fen habitats? What is it? I have... Oh, it must be the... Oh, it's right there. Yeah, go research this, and then survey the system. You're gonna actually come up here. So that gives us a connection to you assholes, which is definitely not a good idea. We'll confirm that. Finally. They have managed to take the system. And then let's go ahead and research the project and that. Yeah, and go ahead and do that. Oh god, that's so nice. We're actually okay now. Alright, once all these generators get set up, we'll have a bunch of people set up over there. Oh man, it's so good to finally have these bastards gone and to get all those minerals again. We're gonna be so mineral rich. Oh, it's gonna be great. We're gonna be richer than all hell.
Special product complete.
Alright. Nice. Secrets of the First Leaguer. Always good. Let's get the market fee minus 10%, because that's gonna be costly as we're going if we don't.
A new technology.
Alright, crystal mines, always useful. Let's get star holds, because we could use them. It'll let us upgrade a bunch, so that would be great. Yes, there we go. Let's also get the naval logistics going. We don't have a reason not to do it, it's just I don't really see a reason to do it either. There you go. Reinforce you.
One of our spaceports is under attack.
Are you serious right now, pirates? Really, pirates? That's what we needed. I am more mad that there are pirates coming involved, because now we have to go all the way back and fucking kill them. Every time I want to just go to war, it's just problems.
Incoming transmission.
Non-aggression, sure. We're not gonna... We plan to deal with the hives first anyways, so... go ahead and upgrade while you're sitting there as well. So this is gonna hopefully fill in the rest of the fleet. And then we'll be good again. Let's get more research from our area. And as we get people working in these jobs, we'll be really well off. We can only build 9 of those. Okay, well then we'll build one more housing thing. That's all the system is. Okay, also let's make sure we set that to generator world. Because that improves happiness and output. Which is actually what we need. Alright, so you're going to buy this system, or grab that system real quick, and you, my good sir, are going to come up here. Oh man, all those minerals come to me. Alright, research the anomaly, that's fine. We got more on the rubricator, that's fine. No big issue. We do have the global translator, I think, as well. I think we're the first race to grab that, which will be useful. You need a hollow theater, and we need more consumer goods. Which will be useful. We need all of the consumer goods. Sure. Why do you... Did you just break the... Okay. Oh, you broke it. Oh, okay. Y'all really don't like each other. Alright. Well, that's another easy colony world we will take. Normally I would be looking to make... Ooh, you don't... You are weak. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. They have higher tech, so let's keep that in mind. Complete. Perfect, so you can go ahead and work on that. You're done, you can move back here. All those resources will be nice. Let's continue to upgrade you. Honestly, otherwise this planet's just probably going to become a trade hub. We're going to probably just put like that, and then tons of commercial zones all over it. Nothing else that we really need. Oh. We'll cancel 2 of them, because I want a precinct and a ministry here, which would be good.
Construction complete.
Alright, you're fighting off the pirates, which is nice, so good. Go heal real quick. Oh, actually. First, kill that.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Perfect. Alright, now go heal. Okay. You can be fully reinforced, because there's no reason not to. You're going to come build some crystals for us, because we desperately need more. That is the rule of the game. More. Let's get a precinct here, just in case. And then another one of you, and then the rest are just going to be commercial zones. For the time being, anything that generates more wealth is going to be useful. Okay, you upgrade. And trade power is definitely king. You can already see how massive our trade value has gone up. Because of this, which is what I wanted to see. Alright, you need a... Ooh, you can get... Crystal mine... which is definitely useful. We don't have a precinct here, so we're going to get one. Temple would be nice, but it's not the biggest issue in my opinion. Get rid of you, and then we would spend the rest on that, but we don't have any resources yet, so this will be majorly a farm planet. We will go ahead and pop you, and pop a precinct, but everything else on that planet will be fully farms. You want a defensive pact? No. We do not believe in such things. Sorry, my friend. Let's go research these anomalies. Get that going. That 3,000 is massive. We want... I mean, I feel like I need to kill the Ravenous Hive no matter what. Like, they are the biggest threat to us currently, so...
Construction complete.
No, let's study why it's been dismantled. There you go. Research that. And then you, my good sir, can pretty much go over there. You're done, so go move over there. We have a colony ship on the way,
Mastered a new technology.
which is good, and we've got some really good build-up for that. Let's get 2 more star bases. That'll pretty much set us up for the game. And at that point, we can pretty much start looking to expand in the near future. Praise the Divine! So I'm going to play pretty much until we get to the galactic... either we're going to hit the 2-hour mark, or I'll play till we get the galactic government. And at that point, then we'll kind of call it for the day, and then we'll just pick up more tomorrow. Because we don't want to overdo the game. Let's grab the last of mercantilism. Thank you. Galactic Force Projection definitely sounds great. What is Shared Destiny? Available envoys. Your subjects do not suffer monthly loyalty penalties of having multiple subjects. I want that. I also want the Global Force Protection, because that would be really useful, but if we get this... I think we will grab that, because it's going to be more useful. We probably will go down Engineered Evolution, go to Evolutionary Mastery. I know a lot of people aren't big on it. I think we might go Psionic. I think we might become the Sith Empire. I think Cookus Maximus wants to be a Sith. Who do you want to war with? You want my help. Where's your location? So you're on the opposite side of them. Are we ready for a war? You know what? Yeah. I'll join this war. We come together, we fight them, and we kill them. We already know a lot about them, so I think it works. I would love to prepare sleeper cells, but I don't think it'll work out well for us, so we push together while in the middle of this joint war. I think it's a good idea. We will probably turn these guys into our first vassals, or the Federation builders here in the near future. But for the time being, we focus on killing the Hive. It's time that the Primus Hive Hunters live up to their name. Also, reinforce them like mad. We're going to want that. Plus, they did take a lot of our territories. I feel like it's only fair that we take what we are owed. It's time to push. Let's see the end of this war and the death of them. See, we're not even the bad guys in the story. It's this Ravenous Hive. The Maganoids, they are the Yoda creatures. They are the evil. We are nothing but kind, liberating people who are just trying to assist. Okay, so you're doing your thing. Okay. You're ready to go. You're going to go build that, which perfect. Once this fleet gets over here. What are we sitting at for... We have modes, we just don't have gas. It can be studied. Ooh.
Situation log updated.
What is that? I'll invest in that in the near future. Let's get both of our fleets over here, because I don't want to have to deal with too much of an issue. We're definitely going to go way over our force projection, or our naval capacity, which I'm actually okay with. what we are going to do almost immediately is we're going to start improving relations with those around us. Because I want to know what everyone's up to. And I feel like that is our best option. Okay, so this fleet's almost there. We're ready to move in and basically start pushing them. No! Cassio the Washer! The Washer, he died! Alright, let's get our ship upkeep down. Not the biggest issue, but definitely something we want to kind of get going. Where are you, good sir? You've done that. Go ahead and work that. Alright, these two are almost together. Once the fleets come together, we'll push. I mean, we're pushing regardless right now, but, yeah, you get what I mean. Alright, you are done. So, you're going to go down there. You, my good sir, are going to be prepared to research everything we find out. Oh, man, they've already got moats? Oh, man, this is going to be great. Come here. We're coming into... Wow, you are not going to be very strong, are you? I mean, they could hire mercenaries. It looks like majority of their fleet, though, is going to be over here fighting, so we are good with that. Let's start taking both fleets and reclaiming the territory that was supposed to be ours. We do need a new scientist. Let's get a rocket guy, why not? Alright, and we want to kind of keep an eye out to make sure. We're going to take this pretty quick, we're going to take all this, but let's take the territory that belongs to us outright. Plus those extra moats are definitely going to be nice. Let's get some star bases. Ooh, let's get the hydroponic base for the time being. And we can continue to focus on reinforcing that little fleet there. We're going to basically just kind of focus on taking all these territories as ours. We definitely will be purging this species. We don't want to keep it as a slave race. We can't keep it as a slave race, to be fair, which is fine by me. 3,000, that's expensive, but sure. We're actually almost capped anyways on our resources. Yeah, we're going to be putting food all over you. You're getting an energy grid, so we'll get a moat harvester here for you. And a hollow theater for the time being. And then we'll come back to you in a minute. Alright. Let's continue. House Maximus is finally going to gain what it was owed. All that territory they took from us, we're going to take it back. We are also just about out, or way overspending on our food. We need to kind of get rid of that. Oh, Nation of Odaku. Okay, alright, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the soon-to-be empire of House Maximus. Oh man, that's unfortunate for that poor construction ship. Kind of like what you did to my science ship. You bastards. So far, nothing to study. That's fine. We're going to continue our expansion. We definitely can start putting down more star bases, which I'm going to continue to expand out our territory here. You, my good sir, also will be upgraded. And hopefully, as we get more pop, we'll be able to do something here soon with the territories that were ours. Alright, we're going to definitely hurt for resources for a bit, but I'm not too concerned. Yes, hydroponic farms, thank you. Let's get more naval capacity, because that's going to be the name of the game. We'll take the thing, that's fine. Where be it? Oh, cool. So once you're done with that, go research that. Alright. The great Aulus Lucius and Gnaeus Coluvius are doing their jobs. They're growing stronger. Let's get crystal infusions. Sure. Just like any true war, we'll be stronger once we come back, once the war is finished. Definitely looks like they're not really pushing all that hard, but I don't see any of their major fleets coming towards us, so I think we're okay. We're just gonna kind of take out this territory and bring it back under us, and then we'll start actually pushing in and trying to war with them. Also, having the two fleets here might be easy. I mean, I guess I can just have you go over there and there. while this leads over there, and then we'll push back down. Also, wow, yeah, we gained a lot of nice resources from all that. Thank you. We're already at 16k energy credits. We're just basically sitting here floating in economy.
Special product complete.
Take the sublight speed upgrade. Thank you. We're gonna take another crystal mine. Thank you, because all those mining resources are going to be useful for us. Perfect. Alright, easy enough. So far, nothing for us to research. Yeah, Cook's Maximus is going to head back. They're going to continue to push over here.
Complete.
You, good sir, are going to get a gun and an anchorage. And naval logistics. Also, we can start upgrading all of you, because we can start buying tons of alloys. Now that we've got that, might as well. And it should help us out long term. Alright, we're at we are out of alloys again. Oh well. Planetary okay, let's get the hyperdrives. We're gonna let them finish up their job. Theocratic dictatorship. Oh, that'd be great to rule under us. Yeah, they're not doing... Ooh, what is that? I don't know what the yellow is, but that's kind of cool. I guess they've got like a hyperlane thing already going for them. Alright. So we got some more resources coming in now, which is nice. We're already upgrading everything, which is good to see. Someone closed off their borders. That's not a big issue, in my opinion. You're the agricultural world. You're just building up still. Yeah, because you're building more commercial hubs. I'll see what you're once you're done. There's no reason to add anything else to the planet yet. But we're getting a nice expansion here. I'm not too upset about that. And now that we're gonna see some anchorages coming in, that should help us. Yes, give me the research. Okay, yeah, nothing going on. You, good sir, can come over here and work that. This fleet was healing up, which is good. We'll continue to reinforce and build our main fleet now. As we can. Okay, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and heal up for a minute. No reason in not having your shields up. Oh, we don't have shields on these ships. Oh, gods. That's gonna end, totally not end in our misery.
A new world for our people. Incoming transmission.
Okay, perfect. We have a new planet. We're gonna give it its own sector. We're gonna recruit a new person here. Let's build districts. Yep. Wow. Oh, lordy. Well, time to sell minerals for the time being and get rid of all these features. Oh, lordy. Let's get rid of as many as we can, because we can. We're not hurting on resources, so I'm not going to be shy. Alright. So you two don't have any shields yet, which is unfortunate, but we've still got good armor, so... Commercial pact? Yes. More energy credits is always necessary. Alright, here we go. Let's push in and see what we can do. You, good sir, are probably want to get down here. You, good sir, are also going to want to get down here. And then you can pretty much just go help out the capital for the time being. And assist in research. Normally I would have invested a ton in research, but we really don't have the consumer goods at this point to do anything with our research, so no real reason to do so. Alright. And invading planets is going to be the worst part of this whole fight. I don't know where all the enemy fleet is, but it looks like it's just pushing into them, which is perfectly fine, because we can pretty much take all this for ourselves. Get gas extraction. Alright, here we go. We begin this fight. Okay. I do kind of want to run down diplomacy at this point. I think that getting this so that way we can get the like Federation options and build ourselves up will be a good idea. Alright, both these boys are in fight. All this Lucius leading the amazing Primus Hive Hunters. Oh, thank you for that free setup here. What is this? It is all guns. No. We're going to replace you with mostly other things. No. Let's get a fleet academy here and a listening post.
Construction complete.
Alright, these two are heading off. That's fine. Praise the divine. Sure. Did we become spiritualists? We did. We swapped. Oh. Shit. We have to remember that. We did switch from materialists. Okay. And the Emperor we trust. Alright. Let's get you and you. And then do the same thing here with our trade networks. We do definitely need more alloys, though, first. So we're going to have to wait till we come back to that. Let's continue our push. We're just going to continue to take more and more of their territory off them. We have no reason to stop pushing. I mean, if they're just going to fight over here, I mean, there's nothing they can do to stop us, so... It does suck for our allies, though, who started the war. But I'm okay with it. Alright, so you're researching that, which is good. Yep, I'll take your pop. Always use more pop. That we totally won't turn into slaves later. Debris in somewhere. Oh, over there. Yeah, go research that. And we've got a nice little bastion set up now. Let's get naval logistics and a naval logistics here as well. Perfect. Some analyzation has gone on. We're going to start to see our naval capacity increase, which is definitely one of our needed things. Yeah, you are a Forge World and you're a Consumer Goods World. We just haven't built up any jobs yet for you, which is fine. Alright. Wow, these guys really...
We have mastered a new technology.
Really don't have much going for them, do they? Let's get those transit hubs. Let's get extra boost to our AI speed. I'm down for that. We're hurting on our resources here, but it's not the biggest issue. Okay. I'm also curious. Oh, I think it's because the fleet has to be maxed out. That's the only way you can do a mercenary company, which I think that's kind of cool and interesting. Okay. Well, you're inferior now, so I'm just going to launch this because I have the influence, and I might as well. Do I have anybody else doing a spy network? No. Perfect. Thank you. I do love that we have to send our fleet up there to, see what's there. Or our scientists there, which is interesting. Alright, so someone broke a commercial pact. That's fine. God, look at the resources we're just gaining from this. This is ridiculous.
Construction complete.
Alright, we're gonna need both of you over here. So, we're capped again on our influence, which is fine. We're going to take these 2 stars and then we'll come back down here. Or come back up there. That's fine. We have no reason not to. You've gone to peace. I'm not. I'm definitely just going to continue to expand. Can they also go here? Yeah, they can. Okay, perfect. We will pretty much eliminate these guys once the war is over. Fiends to test our faith. Sure. The Infinity Machine. Nice. Excuse me. Oh, the war ended. Oh. Wow. Where are you going? You're gonna go there? That's actually perfect if you want to set that as your home. I'm fine with that. We're not... I mean, the rest of them aren't gonna war with us right now. They're all way lower level than us and much weaker. So they definitely don't want that. Okay, what do I even want this planet for, is the question. This is a research planet, yep. This is going to be 100% research. Okay, we'll just build up all into research and continue and grow it. We need consumer goods people here. Something fierce. We're slowly filling it up. Alright, let's get our new technologies down. Cruisers, please, would be great. Get the subspace. I know we had the availability to get the other thing. I didn't want it yet, though. Just because it's not going to do anything for us. Okay, so we don't have farming subsidiaries, but we are going to pop in all of these, and then we'll put our farming subsidiary as the last one. That should be good. So you're building moat harvesting. Let's get crystals and more gas. You already got a holo theater coming in. We don't have a precinct, though, so let's get that popped. There you go. Would have been nice to get the research, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Alright, so let's start building up our other system, our other strongholds.
One of our spaceports is under attack.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And of course it has to be the one that my boys are going to. So we definitely need to start looking at getting a third fleet here soon. We're going to want one here, and then one over here, just to kind of rival out. And then...
complete.
Can my construction... No, we don't have mega structures at all available to us yet. Which sucks, but no well.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay. You, my good sir, are going to do that and grab yourself an off-world trading center. More economy. More money. Get the planetary capitals built up. Because we're going to need to upgrade again. We didn't take any planets with that one, which I thought was kind of interesting. Now, you are currently in a defensive pact with the Melmox, which I don't like. But at the same time, I could just kill them, is an option. What is your species, actually? Oh, they haven't even sent their species over. I'm going to guess it's because we've got their species set to something here. Probably as slaves. Which is most likely accurate. Okay, so that's good to know. It's kind of a temptation to go after both of them, but I don't know how generally, like, close to strength they are. I know these guys aren't very strong, and I know we could probably eat them, but I really still think we need to get rid of this Ravenous Hive quickly. So... alright, let's upgrade you. Alright, a diplomat. Oh, his colleagues have smoothed over our operator's awkward intrusion. Okay. Interesting. So we now know they're pathetic. Now, we can declare war on them. Can't we? Oh, no, we can't. Not till 2279. Okay, so we got 8 years. Which is fine. It gives us time to kind of build up our fleet and do everything else. I need you people to migrate here. Alright, there's the Worthy Endeavor, and we've got our hydroponics building up so we can get more food. Capital is good for people, just tons of housing, which is pretty normal. Alrighty. And we're going to let all of our systems upgrade until they are fully good and set. Let's do that. Buy you. We could do more purchasing of alloys, but I'm not going to bother. You, good sir, are going to be set up to build ships. Honestly, getting that Fleet Academy for that extra XP may not hurt. When our envoys died. Alright. Yep, keep that going. That way we can build our fleet fast if we need to. And definitely will not hurt our naval capacity. Plus, we've got a really good power projection now, so... Which is something we need. We're not doing anything with any of this stuff right now, so let's get rid of all of it.
Construction complete.
And just keep buying alloys to upgrade everything with. You're going to be switched over to a shipyard. You'll be a shipyard, and we'll just make you an anchorage. That's fine. Naval logistics. 2 shipyards. Fleet Academy. Shipyard and anchorage. Naval logistics. And we'll continue to work on... There we go! Our warrior... Okay, we've met everyone. There we go. You are still coming over here. Yeah, it's going to take a bit. Holy shit, there it is. Alright, we've got a bunch. I wanted to see... Oh, okay. Every mercenary in Conclave gives a plus 10. Okay, so now it becomes worth it. Anything else that's interesting? Intergalactic directives. Okay. Interesting. So is no longer permitted as a term in agreement. Okay. Bureaucratic service. There's definitely some new additives in here. They definitely clean this up and make it look nice. I'm excited to see what this is going to do. I think we'll keep going. I mean, no one's kind of upset. Everyone seems to be kind of chilling, enjoying the stream. So let's keep it running. Let's get the +3 to envoys. A lot of people won't be sending us envoys, but that's fine. I'm not too upset about that. You definitely need to start upgrading, good sir. Go ahead and start doing that. Have I? Okay, so that fleet is fully maxed
Construction
out.
complete.
Perfect. We're going to be upgrading this fleet again here in a moment. Or that stronghold in a minute. God, there is now a lot going on. Monthly loyalty change and protect. Oh, okay. I will oppose that. We'll support. We're going to support you. It's fine. Support. We're going to oppose. We're going to oppose that. Comfort the Fallen is fine. We're going to do the Pest Control and the Guardian Act. Perfect. Now let's kill the asteroid. And we're good. Alright, go ahead and return home. We're definitely going to need to go and fix up our fleet. Alright, so both these boys are upgrading now, so that should see our fleet grow even stronger, and that should make it so we can start buying things again. Let's start selling food because we don't need it, and let's start buying alloys as often as possible. Alright, you can go research that. You're so far away, but that's fine. I don't really care. And neither of the rest of you can do anything. You've gotten the gas over there, which is good. We are alright. So now that we know what species are in the galaxy, let's toggle on species. Let's see if there are any more like us. Oh, these are aquatics, so we definitely now hate aquatics. I think that Cuccus Maximus and the House of Maximus, after having dealt with a very annoying race in the galaxy that is aquatics, they're going to have a natural hatred for them, and thus deem them ill fit to be anything but servants. Now these guys are an interesting type, so we don't have a reason to hate them. I would love to get a few of them in our empire, but to be honest, I think we're going to conquer them after we kill these Malglaves. Which we're just kind of biding our time for the time being while we get set up. Let the players have their fun. Yep, we don't mind that. Alright, 2 more shipyards, and we want a fleet fleet academy for this. Continue to build up that how much fleet we can get, because we definitely are going to need a larger fleet. Let's get the colony development speed built up. And, ooh, we do need a bit more of you. Let's go ahead and sell some food, sell some of this, sell some of that. There we go, it's a deal. Alright, let's upgrade our capital planet, which is definitely going to be nice for even more living. We have gained even more. Oh, wow, they have a... Fuck, they have a hard... Why do they have a citadel that's so strong? I mean, they've got very strong setup here, which is interesting, so... Alright, our shipyards are building up. I'm good with that. While we continue to reinforce this hive. We just need population. That's basically the issue right now. Which we can get once the slave markets go live in the game. We need the galactic market built up and growing.
Construction complete.
Alrighty. You are finally home. Go ahead and upgrade you. Ooh. What just happened over here? Enlightened group and you lot have completely fallen apart. Let's see. I'll give you independent diplomacy. And your big thing for contribution. I would want that. I'm going to allow you to expand. And actually, in exchange, we're going to give you some resources. I would like some resources back, though. You have a -8 to loyalty. Overlord contract. None. They don't have to join any of my wars. I actually would prefer they not. Subject conflicts. I will only join if it's defensive. What is the holding limit? This term dictates how many holdings the Overlord can... so the more you put on there, the worse it gets. Okay. And then get unified sensors, monthly loyalty change. So the subjects receive sensor data, that's fine. So they won't take it because it's an... Oh, okay, because my empire population and the distance. Alright. But my question is, alright, so y'all are inferior. Y'all are stuck. You are so screwed if I kill you. Let me see. Okay. I will allow that. I will allow that. You're going to say no matter... Oh, you're not going to necessarily say no. I will give you resources in exchange that you give me some resources back. You don't have to join any of my wars. I really don't need a holding limit, but I'm fine with it. Unified sensors. So what's the issue? You don't want to give me resources. Interesting, because you don't want to give me advanced resources. But if I put that down and I left it at normal, if I pump that up a little... Actually, would you be willing to give me research instead? No. Okay. There is actually... Wait, what was that? Let me look. There's a vassal, there's a tributary, there's a bulwark. Okay, so I could actually set them up properly. They already dislike that. They have less of an issue with the Scholarium. They would be down to be a bulwark. So, restricted voting, expansion permitted. We would have to give them a lot of resources to keep them going, which, I mean, we're not hurting for resources by any means. I want unified sensors. And they would become one of ours. So we would get, with this, FTL inhibition, bulwark, advisor, starbase upgrade costs would be cheaper, crime would be even better, and we get more shield hit points. It's not a bad idea. I'm not against the idea. Subject modifier... I don't know if I want to give that many resources, though. I'd rather turn them into a tributary, if anything. But they're not interested, which is fine. We might force them to be. Again, though, I think definitely killing these guys is going to be better off. Oh, well, my defensive pack's ended. Or someone's defensive pack ended. That's fine. Alright, reinforce you. Just some debris in Kanem, which I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, we've got someone heading over there. That's fine. Senate is now in session. I've already made my vote pretty clear. I'd like to see the Galactic Market. We're not going to put a proposal for... Well, we might. Yeah, let's get that 15% science. That's always nice. Go build there. You've got nothing to do, so that's fine. Okay, we have an upgrade here, which I'm down for. I don't really need crime that badly. I kind of want to cause this guy to be forced into our vassalization. We could also pretty much do the same with these assholes. Kind of tempted. What's your origin? Still don't know your origin, which is interesting.
Construction complete.
But we might put claims all throughout him. I mean, his biggest fleet's only 3K. I'll think on it. We don't have a slave processing facility, so let's get that there. Because we're gonna need it. We've already got one here. Oh wait, did we have one there? No, we didn't. Okay. So that way, once we can start purchasing them, we are hurting for our consumer goods, but that's fine. We're not too bad off. We just need to continue to reinforce this fleet. I don't want to make it into a mercenary fleet, not yet. So, and our food isn't too bad. Alright, we definitely need more planets, though. We need to start expanding. But again, I think just killing this ravenous horde is just a good idea. We will be doing that as time goes on. Yes, cruisers! Let's get that, and let's go ahead and get our fleet manager up. So, we're not actually going to build any cruisers, but it's nice that we've got them. I kind of just want to buy more resources. We can sell another 5k minerals. buy about another K. There we go. Build you up, and then invest the rest into you. Why are you migrating? Oh, because we have no jobs. I mean, that's fair. We would expect that. The population's going to migrate pretty hardly. Oh, are we getting some of the species in our... Ooh, interesting. Crown Prince Tiber... Oh, no! Emperor Primus has died. The Titus is now the newest leader. He has a frontier spirit and a charismatic leader. His son Tiberius will rule in the near future. Should be interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what he does. But looks like it'll be interesting overall. Alright, we're starting to really get the good reinforcements popping in here. We are costing ourselves crystals, but we're not too worried about that. And with these two fleets growing even stronger, it'll be perfecto. Alright, we just need to let our resources kind of grow. Mining world, we have nothing really we need here. We've already got the slaving processor. I mean, we could build a civilian industry, I guess, just to get, you know, some extra jobs in the middle market. I don't think that'll hurt. You, good sir, are still building city districts, because you're going to be a purely research planet.
We have mastered a new technology.
Which we're also going to build crystal mines on. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be building a lot of crystal mines on. Alright, perfect. I'll take more crystals and such. Yeah, let's get that civic slot. That would be nice to grab. Alright.
We have mastered a new technology.
Yes, subspace and more energy credits. Upgrade you and upgrade you to get better sensor range. Oh, the amount of water I drink today. Woo! Alrighty, so we're starting to look at our expansion. We're pretty comfortable at this point. We're definitely going to start working down that setup. I would love to get you on my side, but I don't think you're going to accept a subjugation anytime soon for what I actually need. Which what I need is, to be honest, either a Scholarium or Prospectorian. Because I need more of those. I'm willing to drop this down, but it's not going to be great. So, in all of our worlds, we've got to wait till we can get genetic modification to go take them over. Alright, so, well, this fleet is still growing and expanding. Hopefully we can get them finished off here soon. I just realized we hadn't done anything with you, so let's grab 250 alloys real quick. You can build that and that, and get naval logistics. Perfect. Nice, ion thrusters are done. Let's grab afterburners, and upgrade you immediately. And we'll upgrade you momentarily. Alright, we've got 10.
Incoming transmission.
Non-aggression pact. For now, I'll accept that. I don't plan to keep that, but, you know, it works for the time being. You're at 93, you're 89. Cool.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Alright, I am definitely going to start moving my fleet into orbit. The closest planet we own is you, so congratulations. The Great Dowie Army will be coming from this planet. You've got time to build up, but it's going to be really useful to push. We're coming after these guys completely. 4,852, which is nothing compared to our 9K in one of these. Holy shit. You're 9K. Oh no, you're 9K. Wait, why does it say 9K with 6.2? I was about to say. Let's get diplomatic. Trust cap, trust growth. Foreign Federation available envoy. One more. Yeah, I'll take another envoy. Mostly because I'd like to be able to spy on people. Well, we got one there. Who's pretty much... I mean, we've pretty much got one connecting with each of you. Oh, here. You know what? We need to figure out who these aliens are. And once the galactic market comes out, we'll kind of deal with that after that. What else can you build here, good sir? Can you build another crystal mine? That'd be great.
Situation log updated.
I don't think so, though. So let's get a stronghold. House Maximus, we will go ahead and try and get the galactic market. Not likely to get it, but adequate's better than nothing. Truthfully. And once we get our fleet into orbit, we will plan another war with these guys and try and wipe out. They already have these strong... Jesus, man. Do they have any... They don't have any relations with anybody. They just want to kill everyone. Okay. Who... I mean, you lot might want to... Wow, you guys are really pathetic. Holy shit. Okay. Proceed. We might conquer these guys first. That might be an easy... These two might be our two first vassals we do. Alright, you're almost there, which is fine. How much are we making in resources? We're actually doing pretty good. For our edicts, so we aren't using many of that. What is our main ships using at this point? Kinetic? Energy, mostly energy. You're also using... Yeah, kinetic and energy. Okay, so gonna keep that in mind. We're doing both. So that would be good for kinetic. That's 4. Not worried about our armor hit points. And then we have enough crystals. Yeah, we're gonna be a little short for a second, but we should be alright. For fuel, I also would like to run that, just because it'll be useful. Okay. We're on a negative, but at the same time, we're kind of building up our districts that are going to get a few of these in there, and the thing's going to be a purely generated planet anyways, so... yeah, continue to bring us in more. You're at -2 for the rare crystals, so keep that in mind. That crystals are going to be a little expensive. Let's see. First content.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered.
Oh! Oh, this is the Shroud. Okay. What is to be our fate? Momentous query, no less poignant for being asked by so many before you. Such a question carries a heavy price, but we can provide the answer. Know this, however, the Shroud allows us to perceive events which have not yet come to pass, and this knowledge shall help guide your... Okay. Well, that's... We don't have those kind of resources currently, but we can definitely get them. Let's get that down. Let's drop that down. Okay, so there we go. Let's see. I want to know. Let's see. The Shroud shivers, it speaks without a voice, and all voices all at once in infinite enter into confluence. Here in this place, the path ahead grows clear. The rite of divination has begun. Okay. Cool. We have another set of aliens, so let's go ahead and meet them. Oh man, this is going to be interesting. Signs of the visitor. It is the will of the Shroud that your worlds be visited. Whether these strangers bring ill tidings or not is a mystery yet. Current progress predicted next month. An outcome will be reached. Okay. I mean, I am generally curious, but alright.
We have mastered a new technology.
What technology? Afterburners. That would have been useful a few seconds ago. Let's get better mineral hubs, please. Okay. We will welcome the exiles as guests. Trust towards... I don't want to lose the stability, so we'll do the middle one. That's the least costly. Okay. You're not doing great. And normally I would just say become like a tributary to me, but you're not going to take that anytime soon. So I'm just going to focus on this war. Does anybody... I don't remember how to do joint wars. So I'm not 100%, but we are definitely going to be focusing on... Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's all get in there. Alright. Let's see if they all accept. Vote yes. Alright, we've got 2. We'll take the minus 10%, that's fine. It's not gonna hurt us. Alright. War declaration failed. Who voted no? Vote for the... Okay, I didn't catch that, which is kind of annoying. I think you two voted yes, so... Done. We'll end the containment. See if they say yes to these two.
Construction complete.
The Valra... Okay, perfect. Alright, so they both said yes, so let's go ahead and push. They do have some decent-sized fleets over here we'll have to be careful of, but, you know, in the end, I'm not too concerned. Oh, sign of visitors... Okay. They're getting there. We're going to find out the truth here soon. But I'm hoping these guys decide to push up in here and attack them, and use them as kind of a shield, a meat shield, if you will, while we're kind of pushing. I see no reason to be loyal to any of these people that we plan to vassalize, and the House of Maximus is not a big fan of weakling empires. Alright, let's push over there, let them kind of get eaten, because we have no reason not to. One of our governors died. No! Let's get that learning up. More research. Not too bad on volatile gas, which is good. Signs of the visitor situation advanced by 10. Modifier giving me... Oh, nice. The shroud grows quiet once more. The weary river of time recedes into its well-known course. The changes foretold by the rite of divination have come to pass. Go now in awe as you reflect. Okay. I thought they were going to try and predict something. I'm truly kind of sad about that. Alright, well, here we go. Now we're going to start pushing into their empire while our one planet builds troops. Oh, looks like we're gonna come over here and kill you, good sir. Congratulations. You have volunteered. How far off are you from finishing up that army build? You've got a lot.
Ship is under attack.
I'm gonna leave those pirates alone. I don't even care. To be honest, the pirates are just a stupid thing to deal with. Do I want 1,000 consumer goods? No, not the slightest to that price. Not when I can literally just come in here and do purchases of my own. Free will. Alright, well, we can see this fleet's coming in. Oh, no. Oh, they have one of these little bastards. So that means they can jump around, which is kind of annoying. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, or not. I don't know where those guys jumped, but it is good to know that they have one. All these... I don't know what's with these lines. Intel's high. Okay. Is it... It's... Yeah. Okay, so it's medium. I guess it's just Intel. The Intel level that we can see. Alright. So this army is going to take a bit. How big is this, or is the enemy forces? I mean, it's not terrible. We definitely are going to need a pretty good sizable force, and that's... No, I don't want your thing. Move along, mate. And we've got 2 more things of Dowie coming, so... I think this is more my big concern, that we're going to have to fight hard. 3.1k is not going to be an easy fight. Oh, good. Now they're going to be annoying. They're going to start attacking all that crap while we're sitting over here waiting for them. Okay, let's kill this the best we can. It's not going to be a pretty fight. Oh, wow, that's actually not bad at all. We did pretty well there. Okay. Oh, no, let's go over here first.
One of our spaceports.
Yes, I know. Imminent situation, energy short. Oh, shit. When did we lose energy like that? What the... What? When did our... What the fuck happened to all of our energy credits? Why? Our energy deficit is out of control. No, it's gonna be that. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why we suddenly have an issue with energy credits. Also, we're running low on a lot of resources, so... We didn't, like, purchase anything on the market, right? No? Okay. Oh, God, man, they're just gonna be so annoying now. Fuck me. Alright. Oh, good. The Triumph is gonna get in the way. Well, you might as well fall back, because it's gonna be me trying to chase these assholes down for a bit. You're gonna come up here. We're gonna recruit... You can go for the collateral damage, good sir. Septinius Secundus. Alright. Let's grab this, and then we're gonna let them eat them, pretty much. We kind of want them to. Oh, good, they died. Alright, perfect. Both of you are gonna go heal. And then you're gonna come all the way up here and land your armies. Okay. Yeah, our energy credits just tanked. Is this just a random event that can happen? Oh man, that's rough. Okay. Cut back on expenses. I mean, we're fine as long as we can get our generator world up. I don't know why suddenly it's not up and running, which I think is interesting, but... we're also going to need to get a slave processing center here, but we need planetary administration, so we need an upgrade. So it's declining. It'll go away here soon.
Transmission.
Yes, I will take that. Alright, what's the issue now? Consumer goods in 12 months. That's fine, because we can continue to sell off food and minerals to float our economy. And we are no longer hurting on our gases or our moats, so we can pretty much use those to float. Alright, I see you coming in here, buddy. I'm looking forward to a fight. They're gonna pop in around here at some point. Oh, are you not coming over now? Oh, they're fighting something over here. I mean, we might as well push ahead. We don't have a reason not to now that we're capturing these systems. Our little army fleet's catching up as well. Go research. Let's see if we can help out with killing these guys. I guess they must be at war with someone else. No, they're only at war with us. Interesting that that's an issue, though. But I guess, yeah, situations just happen. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that idea. A little annoying, but definitely not the worst thing I've dealt with. Alright, let's continue to push. I have no interest in fighting their major fleets, but if we can take most of their stuff down here, they won't be able to build up their fleet really easily. Which is kind of our point, our goal here. Ew, did the stream go down? There we go. Okay, stream didn't go down. Alright, making sure. Yeah, critical shortage of energy credits, which we're dealing with here now. It's going away. Alright, let's take out this Star Fortress. We'll go knock this one out next. We'll take out their troop count. They do have a decent fleet there, but I'm not concerned. We're just gonna... Ooh, actually, I would like to go heal. Yeah, let's heal first. We don't want to overextend our lines. We definitely don't want them kind of pushing on us. Or we don't want to take too much. Who messaged me? Oh. God damn it, Grumpy. Why? You always, yeah. Always messaging me when I'm doing something where I've forgotten. It's like he knows when I've forgotten. Okay. The army is finally catching up here, which is good. Let's get these two fleets up. These guys are... Wow, that's a lot. That is a big fleet over there. I say as if I'm not, like, sitting on a massive fleet myself. Okay, can I get rid of this energy credit situation now? Link to the energy shortage. Yeah, can we get rid of it? Okay, there it is. It's gone. Alright, we're fine now. Alright, there we go. Both fleets have fully fixed themselves up. Let's get back over here. They have retreated, which is interesting. So we're gonna try and push. You got that debris, which was helpful. Let's go research that there. Alright, end of the Valruts. Oh no, they got wiped. That's fine. We don't have to worry too much. We're gonna push them soon. We just kind of want to make sure they're not going to get behind us and kill us, basically. Is the idea here. Let's get basic combat rolls, which would have definitely helped. We took some decent damage. I don't know, should we just push south here? Killing that big fleet might not be a bad idea, but honestly, taking these big strongholds out may not be a bad idea either.
Invading Xeno lair.
You are researching that, which is fine. We're gonna push over here and see what happens. Perfect, you've taken that. Go land your armies over here. Let's take that.
Transmission.
Yeah, I'll take a migration treaty. That's fine. Your species, as kindness for your hard work, will be recognized amongst our empire. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, there it goes. Will be recognized amongst our empire as a fully residential species. What do you call it? The Thorkill. Alright. Thorquail. Go to T. Lots of robots. Always tons of robots. Thorquell. Alright, set rights. They will be allowed residency. They will be allowed to we will allow them to colonize. They will be recognized citizens of the Empire. And I will also set your right to the same. You have been given the option to finally serve under our Empire. In case there is an issue. Alright, we're going to take this out as quick as possible. Hopefully not losing too much fleet strength in the meantime. Definitely going to have to be careful. Thank you, though. We did just find out that the market is now brimming with resources. Let's sell off some resources here, because I don't need a ton. We're not dying for anything at this point. We do actually want to get like 500 of you, though. Okay. Well, if the global market wants to start putting... Okay, apparently no slaves are going to be available to us. Are you still landing? Yep, you are. We are going to actually push, and we're going to heal for a minute. You're going to fall back over here.
Invading Xeno lair.
Because we definitely want to continue pushing and not die.
We have mastered a new technology.
New technology. Thank you. Perfect. Let's grab it. And let's heal while we're here. We're probably going to push here a little bit, but we're going to come over here first and start liberating these planets. I think it's a good idea at this point. It is nice to get these cool star bases, though. I mean, we can now pretty much reinforce our full fleet right here. So that'll definitely come in handy as we have that station. We don't... Do we push down here and see? Honestly, maybe relieving the stress on these guys won't hurt at this point. And kind of... Ooh, there the big boys are. Alright, never mind. We're going down here. It is time. These big boys are coming. What is going to drop out from under us? Consumer goods in 5 months. That's fine. Resources from jobs, please. And let's get unspent. Come in here. We need something that will give us some really good build-up. Honestly, as well as trade value and engineering research, we're going to grab that. We're going to become master crafters and watch our research, or our economic power, just blow up. Did that group... first off, go reinforce there. Secondly... Oh, our army's already fighting on the planet. Okay. You're going to want to re-land on that planet. Well, actually, you can go over there straight away. Because it's not our planet. Alright, let's fight off the transport ships, and let's start pushing these assholes out. If we can get their big fleets gone, we've pretty much won this fight. Are you coming over here? Please tell me you're coming over. I will kick the living crud out of you. Yes, I know there's a consumer goods issue. I'm trying to fix it. It's not gonna be cheap, though. Come on, calm down, game. Alright, they have taken that system fully. We will hand that over, probably. Yep, there we go. Let's head back. You're gonna come down here and research that. We're gonna see if we can push these guys down and knock them out. High war exhaustion. That's fine that we lost the colonies. I'm okay with that. To be honest, I don't want any of this space. I just want to kick the crud out of these guys. Yeah, you're gonna come all the way down here. We want to wipe this empire out, and then... Or wipe this section out, and then basically push on them in the north. Alright, we need to go and kill this massive fleet that they've got. Wait. Oh, okay, it's right there. I was like, where is it? Science ship. Once you're done there, research that. Yeah, because if we can knock them out, we're pretty much golden for the setup here. So I think that's the current goal. We do have another consumer goods outage, which is going to be a problem. It's good to see the shortage thing is an actual thing. I like that a lot, but at the same time, I also find it extremely annoying. Let's get the hyper relay construction, and let's get orbital rings, the two new things that we want to build. And once we've taken this guy out, we're just going to push down here to kind of alleviate some pain from them, because they're having a hard time over here. So, I definitely think it wouldn't hurt. Alright, boys, you're going up. You're also going to reinforce here in a minute to the best of your abilities. We're definitely going to need to make sure we're watching our energy credits as much as possible and trying to get that built up. But our generator world just doesn't have the pops yet. Though, I say that. Let's go to Olam. They're expensive, but they might be worth it. Because that every worker is one less we have to deal with. Oops, nope. Oh shit, well, I guess we're gonna go here first. We'll go here and then push them. It's fine. Cap. Now we're gonna pop back over. I was hoping to attack these guys, but it looks like they wanted to run, which makes sense. Refugees arrived, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna pop over here and take this if we can. Oh, shit. You lot all are gonna merge with him. And that keeps us at 50 for both, that's fine. Yeah, they retook... Oh, God. This is the annoying part now. Nope. I mean, hey, if you want to fight, let's go. Alright, let's wipe them out over here. Okay. We're going to do what we were doing, which was retaking these systems. Oh, they popped through that gate. That was smart of you. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You got wiped pretty hard there for that. Okay, wipe them out, and yeah, retake that. And we need our army to come land here again. And what we're going to do now instead is we're going to just keep pushing. It's not a good idea because we're hurting pretty bad, but we need to push down here and alleviate some of the pain for them. We need these guys dead, and we need them out of our way.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Nope, you two are gonna continue to push. We're gonna come down here and take them out. Oh, yep, now we're gonna have to fight these... What? No, wait. You're not running away. Damn it, give me these. Come here. Come here and come let me kill you. Are we gonna lose our army, seriously, because of this? Aw, you bastards. I need to recruit some Dowie. We need to recruit the Dowie. We need to fall back for the time being, and then we'll kill them here in a minute. God damn it. Now they're gonna move. Oh.
Incoming transmission.
Yes, I know. Everyone wants something from me. I'm in the middle of fighting a war. Can I fight a war in peace game?
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Give me more research. Hurry up, boys. Get them. Let's go! Move your asses! You're literally just costing us by taking your time. Kill them! Kill them now! Alright, let's grab that. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Catch them. And let's wipe them out to the best of our ability. Hopefully. We are not doing too hot, but we should be alright there. There we go. Yeah, retake that, and then we're gonna have to go heal. Someone died. I don't really care, to be honest, too. Alright, go research. Oh, you don't... Oh, you did. Damn it, we did lose.
Incoming transmission.
Ah, okay. Well, it's been fun. I think it's time we rest, take a break. I need a break. I'm angry at the game now. So we will see you guys tomorrow for some more Stellaris.